When last we played The Curse of Strahd, you were all issued an ultimatum by Strahd, I believe, through Seernash's head, correct?
Yeah.
That you would either come to the castle or you would be forced to. You begin to feel these tremendous quakes as you set up for a possible second siege of Kresk, popping vampires as they tried to scope out and spot on the town, knowing that they at least had one siege weapon prepared and ready to go, but their forces never rolled up on you guys before you decided to move, as the plane of Barovia itself, every solid, tangible facet of it, other than major landmarks and paths, seems to be peeling away, revealing a darkness underneath. And far beyond that darkness, you can see this strange scape of some kind. The lot of you began your quest out, gathering up everybody who was going to go, traveling to the Werewolf Den to get the residents of Kresk and their children and transport them to Manfredonia. We find yourselves picking up on the road, having just secured the children from the cave. Noble adventurers, what do you wish to do? And also, who do I gotta pull up from the dead? Manfred's alive again, right?
Yeah, he's got one now.
And did we pop a res on? Did we pop a res on what's his name? Delcash?
Delcash? Yeah. He's
Okay.
undead now.
Delcash is undead now.
And I don't think you ever specified how so. Other than
That's fine.
priest, yeah.
His eye was hanging out of his socket, which is grim.
Bars-
Flair, cut the air conditioner, please, and thank you.
Yeah, we traveled. Manfred would have been asleep again in the cart as it's traveling, the forge cart with whatever crap's thrown in there.
Your buddy, your buddy boy there, I believe, did go and get the forge cart, and you have some aminals to pull
Hold
it.
on, did he have 4 levels of exhaustion and he lost one because he slept, or did he have 3 levels of exhaustion?
You'll peel one off for a rest.
Okay. Well, okay, because that would also lower it to -3 instead of -4 for the everything else, is what I'm trying to know.
Yeah, don't worry, we want them mostly gone by the time y'all reach your destination.
Let's see, that's that.
I do have a question for the DM for the GM and DMs.
I am reading that currently and considering.
Yeah.
Roll me a flat d20.
Andrew, how could you?
3.
A 3, you say?
Yeah.
Try as you might. You feel this is something you can push through, but you can't manage to. You keep hesitating when you try and talk about it.
Andrew's just having an existential crisis over here. Still at 4 hit points, by the way.
Then you should sleep. Yeah.
Manfred would have been able to long rest and get his health back, right?
Y'all are traveling, so y'all will do a long rest on the road. Me assumes
did he
whoever
know
is
I
not
could do
going
that
to
now,
participate.
or-
Go ahead and
Nah.
go ahead and indicate that that Manfred will be taking no actions and lock him down for the time being.
Yeah.
I can still fight.
You
Let
are
me at him.
sleeping.
Let me at him.
Only,
Hey, Jones cat.
Let me at
Look
him.
at you.
only if he doesn't wake up, he's dead anyways. Will he be fighting?
You go.
After what has happened, am I even able to get sleep?
You can try.
I
I'm
will
gonna
let you
try.
sleep.
That's the best
How's
that.
No.
That's the best that you're gonna be able to. That's the best you're gonna be able to do right now is try to sleep.
Gonna try to sleep though.
Mm-hmm.
And Cyranash and Lightning are sitting in the driver's seat
Gross.
of the forge cart. As
That's
the rest
what
of the
I'm.
party members in there.
Roger, Roger.
I'm
As
ready for new race dead. Sorry.
As the group of you all start to make your way out with your procession, it's not long after that that you hear the first of the siege weapons starting to rain down on Kresk behind you guys.
Would I have been able to get a better look at that at all as we're going by, or anything? To figure out what kind of siege weapon it actually was?
Ooh, hold on. Let me grab the. Let me grab something from the main map.
Out of character, I think you described it as a Gatling gun, basically.
Yeah.
But in character, I'm not
Above the table, it would look like a Gatling gun.
Okay.
Okay, grid cell distance needs to be miles, and the cell width is 0.5. Cell width is 1 on that.
And we managed to get everyone around, and we went towards the kids and then out to the path, right?
Yeah, you had stopped by the werewolf den so that you could gather up
Would've
any
been-
of the elderly and kids.
It was
And we
like
got-
right up this way, right? North?
The werewolf den is like
Come on.
Okay.
And we got everyone out of Kresk, right? Or at least
pretty much
Everyone will.
everybody willing has now traveled.
Silly question. Are there scarecrows still? I don't assume so.
Roll me an active perception check, and also hold on, I have to measure distance.
Holding on.
Okay. So
right, lower
half
up
a
the
mile?
path, Ken.
We should do lower path just because it's wider.
The tower's upper if we needed to stop by there.
Y'all are actually here. The werewolf cave was up there, and the path of the towards the werewolf cave pretty much evaporated as you guys were walking it,
Man,
which was kind of a horrifying sight.
I sit in the back of the cart and I look out the side to see what's going on for a moment. What's that shit look like?
You just see tracts of the land just like burning away. Like you've seen any of the Silent Hill games when like the wall textures burn away to reveal the underneath. Imagine that, kind of like big old panels and flakes just falling away as if they're burning away, big sheets of embers. And underneath is this black inky nothingness, and occasionally you can see speckles of bright blinking lights behind it and swirling colors.
I read books. Does this look like the Astral Sea?
Make me a history check with advantage.
Wow. At least the stars look pretty, right?
You mean normal?
Yeah, normal because all of us are fucked.
Yes.
Do you
It's
say
close.
advantage?
It's close. It's close to what you've read about the Astral Sea, just different in a way.
We can breathe. This can't be the astral. I'm gonna go back to sleep.
No, our resident demon has answered, I guess.
We can breathe for now.
So from there to there should be 12.6 miles approximately. Let me measure it on Better Barovia to make sure the distance is perfect. So that's one of the things that I didn't get. You're at about 12.5 miles,
Yeah, about
taking the lower
12.5.
path.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What the hell? I'm at 4.6 miles.
Well, that's weird.
That is weird. Grid cell distance. Okay, cell width is 0.5.
Is there just more cells in this?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there's your answer.
Better
Strahd widened
Barovia, I
everything.
thought was like 12.5 from Preston Castle.
Let me try that. Did that change your measurement at all?
Well, I have to remeasure it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I need to remeasure it.
A lot. That changed it a lot.
Yeah, that changed it quite a bit.
Well, that halved it. That's fine.
Super.
Yeah. Alright, I'll go ahead and remeasure.
You did say we were trying to lose all of our exhaustion. If it takes us 2 days to get there, that's 2 less.
Not a problem.
Hey. Hey, do we want to contact the revenants about what we're about to do? That we're at Argenvasol?
We need all the help we can get.
Alright. Siranesh, hey. Can you hold on to this and send a message to Revenant leader name? I forgot their name.
It's okay. He doesn't matter. He wasn't your fated ally. He literally doesn't fucking matter.
Essentially, what the message is going to say is, meet us at the main road. We'll be heading to the castle in a few days. Or travel with us on the main road to...
Was it Gilbert Gottfried? Was that his
Yeah,
name?
I think so, yeah.
Gilbert Gottfried.
It's something like that. Who cares? That guy's a fucking wiener. You message whoever's sending the message, you hear back in your head. Oh, is it finally time that we take on Princess? I've been itching for a battle.
Okay. Well, Sirnash isn't going to respond because that would reduce the charges to 0. But they'd assume that the message was yes.
They assume the message is a yes.
Yeah.
As you guys start to hit that first crossroads where you would be traveling either to Yester Hill or the Wizard of Wines, as you come across that, the head and the tail begin to notice there are ghosts traveling out of this forest. There are ghosts traveling out of the pathways, and they are all walking this same path that you all are traveling on as well. You see a motley assortment of spectral-looking adventurers, thieves, rogues, clerics, wizards, fighters of all different sizes, flavors, and colors. They all seem to be traveling the same path as you in the same direction.
Lightning is going to look for Gresh just to see if we can see him in the midst of it all.
Passive of 21,
22.
22. You absolutely spot them. And it's weird because they seem to be glancing toward the lot of you. All of the other spirits seem to be kind of pretending you don't exist. But this one seems to be looking towards the party.
Hey, Gresh. You
Oh.
want to,
Raise a hand up and start walking over that way. Hey. Been a minute.
it has, well, hopefully your afterlife's not going too bad, right?
Well, still seem to be traveling. That seems fine to me. Dead or alive, I think we're going to the same place.
Yeah, it's if anything, I'll either meet you or we'll find some way to stop this and you'll be free.
Hope so. Or, a better option, you can find a way to get me back in the fight.
That too. I would love if you were back in me, man.
Me too, I want to punch something.
Punching something is always great.
I want to punch that
Especially if-
fucking butler and that fucking winch that done burned me up.
Someone burned you up? Fuck.
I was burnt to a crisp in the prison.
Really? Do you know who did these?
I just know it was one of the Strahd's concubines. Some real wicked lady. I don't have details on her, but she throws fireballs.
Much like Princess himself. Good.
Yes. It kind of sucked, because, I was anticipating trying to, dodge and evade it, but I was all bound up and really couldn't.
See. I'll be sure to take out that tongue, if I can. Or melt their insides.
You hear Manfred in his sleep. I'ma kill that bitch.
Apparently they want to kill them too. So, even the children hit that last.
A lot of us do. I mean, we're walking with a whole entourage. This is like one big death parade.
A ghost march, if you will.
Well, hopefully you all don't become a bunch of ghosts marching.
I'd say it's a fitting end if you ask me for all the walking you've been doing in this accursed place.
Yeah, what's you doing walking? Come on, hop up here. Lightning is gonna offer to scoot over and offer him a seat up front, so he doesn't have to walk.
Kaz will definitely take it because
Kaz.
he
Not-
wants to die right
Kaz is currently in the back in the forge cart.
now. My bad.
Pretty sure.
And Kaz, I got a question for you.
Yes, you do.
You mentioned that when I messaged you, you said as soon as immediately you could, you would go do that thing.
I would, yeah.
In that case, y'all are traveling with company.
Mhm.
Although she hasn't said much ever since you went up on the hill and used your newfound dark powers to bring her back to life. She has smiled, but she hasn't really spoken much, just still pondering everything that has happened up until this point. You felt you lost a little bit of yourself when you brought her back. But that was a price you were willing to pay, correct?
Absolutely, it was.
Very good. You all travel along the way, unable to really ascertain the time of day now that things have changed. You come upon another crossroads.
Did we get the revenants when we passed the Argynvost road?
They seem to have accompanied you, yes. There are 7 of them.
Is
Wonderful.
there any reason why we would want to go north to the tower first?
I don't think we've had anything stashed over there, so I think we're good there. And the inscriber is oh, it's in the forge cart right here.
Yeah. Inscriber Inscriptibus.
So if you need to do your stuff, you can.
I can try. I don't know how safe that'll be on moving carts.
Well,
Sir Holtz, can you come over here and help me work this thing? You said you've used it before, right?
I've used that before, yeah. I can figure it out.
I've used it too, but it never hurts to have a second hand.
Yeah, especially how bumpy these roads are. Just try to not run over any ghosts.
Try to, but
This is like the third time one of their heads has passed through me, and it's fucking cold.
away, ghost.
Just imagine you. I just imagine you clocking one of the ghosts in the head to move him out of the way. They just look back at you and hiss.
What do I think I can do with this hand?
The hand of Veki Mobeki. What do you think you could do with it? That depends. Where is it currently on your person?
Still in the box. I don't even know if it's a hand yet. I don't think. I don't remember if anyone told me what it was.
Well, at the moment, you can speculate that this item probably is quite magical. So there's a world of possibilities.
I know
But
that.
you've not seen it.
And I think I was told it was a cursed item that I might chew off my hand, so yeah, I know that much.
Although, make me an Arcana check for that box as you guys are coming up on the next crossroads.
Can someone help me understand this box better? Holtz, have you ever seen this before?
Not that particular one, but the runing on it. Between the two of you, you guesstimate that it is a steel, silver, and gold box lined with lead with several sealing inscriptions posted about it. And yeah, you would be able to suck the magic out of those inscriptions if you wanted to.
Does it look like it is specifically holding back this item, or it could hold back any item of this power?
It looks like it's tailored to the arm.
Do you have any idea what could happen if I sucked magic out of this box?
Oh,
Or
yeah,
item in it?
you'd probably doom us all.
And if I just sucked the magic out of the item?
That depends if you can actually put the item in there, or if you open this up and its effects take hold on you. That could be bad. Man, I don't remember the trip to Vallaki taking this long. Do you think something fucky happened to the distances again?
Probably.
Probably. Definitely. It's happened before. It'll always happen again.
Do you think it would be worse than whatever the hell we're going through now? Janice, you've dealt with this before? I open the box and stick it in the magic inscriber. Stop me if I do something bad.
You see him.
Summons his echo right next to him.
As soon as you open that box, make me a wisdom saving throw.
I'm about to get woken up.
I don't have disadvantage.
Hey, Vic.
Yeah.
In the hag fight, who took the copper? Because I know I didn't take it.
Who wants the
Is it-
copper from the hag fight? 8 hundos.
I'll take it.
Alright, well,
I
Kaltoris
have
took it.
stuff for that, I think.
Kaltoris took it first. Unless you...
We're just gonna have it.
Yep. Alright. And I assume we didn't spend all the 200 gold on... Yeah, no, I think we spent like 50 of it.
First of all, I add +5 to that, so it's a 60.
Alright, let's see your wisdom saving throw.
Oh, I did it. It's bad. +5 on top of that, though. I'm
Oh.
checking to figure out what else I have. So it's a total of 16. Unless, I mean, does the shadow help me?
The shadow is going to punch you in the face if you try to start gnawing off your arm, is what it's going to do.
So do I roll it with advantage?
Punch.
I did not say to roll with advantage. Eltoris, you're looking down at this and you're realizing that they're fools around you. All of them, they're fools. This thing would be better suited as a replacement for your own arm. Oh yeah, this is the power to defeat Strahd right here. This is exactly what you need. This is the power to achieve all of your
Why
dreams.
don't I just put this on my hand? I go to grab my dagger.
And you get intercepted. The Echo decides to just shut the box and kick the dagger away from you, or push it away.
Hey, that meets my AC.
Hey, guess what?
I'm gonna sit up from it.
You don't suffer any damage. As the Echo just knocks the dagger away and shuts the box.
You guys are being so loud. Some of us are trying to rest.
Yeah, I
yeah.
figured something like that would happen. Sir Holtz is just looking at the box, and he seems to be having a cold sweat run down him now.
Yeah, that's 3 for 3 now, so
What
how about we
the
just keep it
hell
shut?
is this?
Didn't we tell you before?
You said it was an evil hand.
Yeah,
It's an evil handle, right?
very evil hand.
I really want to put it in our inscriber.
I get that, but, well... If you're gonna start sawing off your hand with your dagger, no. You need that hand. I know you need that hand.
Yeah, you did a pretty good job of stopping me, so I tried again.
Fuck's sake.
Oh, you try again?
I tried putting it in the inscriber again. He just shut it. I still have the key, so.
You set the... You start opening the box up again. Make me another wisdom saving throw, this time at disadvantage. You're going to try and saw your hand off again.
Oh my god.
Get less
That's
than
funny. I hear this
Can't
happening.
Get more than to 6. So.
That's
Hey,
Unless I crit
Oh!
myself. Hold on. Nope, it goes through.
I hear the shit happening.
you take 3 damage. Oh, fuck.
If you don't shut up, I'm gonna come over there and do it myself. And roll back over.
And the shadow is gonna take the box and shove it in Cyranesh's bag after he shuts it. If it doesn't go through.
Cyranesh,
Hold on. I have something better.
make me a wisdom saving throw at advantage.
At advantage? Oh,
Mhm.
oh boy. Victoria, why would you do this to Cyranesh?
Nice.
There's a moment where even like interacting through your echo, there's a moment when the box is passed over to you where you start to shake and ponder if you should just kill someone around you right now and put it on yourself. It should go to you. This power should be, and you shake it off.
Nope. Fuck that, you fucking evil hand. In the box. And in the bag it goes. And Cyranesh is gonna bury it under he's got in his bag. Alright,
And
no one's
you.
touching that box.
Yeah.
Hold on. I have a really smart idea. I don't know why I didn't think of this first. Put the whole box in there, and then I'll open it with my magical hand. It's not attached to my body.
Victoria, does it seem like that's gonna work, or no?
Make an insight check.
Insight check. Okay. Considering the fact I was about to cut off my own hand through my echo. No.
Yeah, that is a terrible idea. You
That is a very
you
bad-
kind of ascertain that if you keep doing this, one of you is going to fall for it eventually. Kanju,
Yeah.
you feel dark creeping whispers in your mind. Come with me.
Fuck.
Oh,
Yeah.
You feel this presence unfamiliar. It's definitely neither of the three presences that you're already starting to grow accustomed to. A strange little one, not well versed in the ways of magic, but I feel potential in you.
Who are you?
The Whispered One, and I can grant you power.
The Whispered One. Where have I heard that?
Make a history check for me.
Yeah. 16.
The most you can ascertain is any mentions of the Whispered One would have been met by relatives or family members slapping or hushing whoever started to speak of it.
Oh.
You all travel with a possession of mine, something that was once mine. I was once a great lich.
What
And
is it
I
that you want?
want to help you. You seem to be unable to help yourself at the moment. What an interesting and familiar presence, Strahd. It has been over 100,000 years since I've set foot in Barovia.
Are you the one who put him here?
No, but I've worked with the powers that did. You seem to be unable to control yourself at the moment. I can help you.
What are the strings attached?
To set me free.
What will you do if I set you free?
I'm going to do you a favor up front. Roll me a wisdom saving throw, and you can choose to fail it.
I can choose to fail it. No, I'm a... Nick. 7.
I think in this situation it was more that you could choose to resist, but your will was easily overpowered. And suddenly you feel this like strangling hand that had been holding your throat release. And you feel a darkness creep into your soul. Something worse than Strahd, something far more sinister than Strahd, has just connected with you. You look down at your soul gem and it blackens momentarily. You may speak about certain forbidden topics now. He can't stop you while I'm here.
Okay. That's certainly a step forward.
Don't tell the others about me.
I won't for now.
All right, let's go back up.
Whoa, we got 3 people come back. 2 people leave, 3
Taurus
come
is
back.
here for arcane knowledge in every way, shape, and form.
Pearson was here for money. Cyranash was here for money. But well,
Yeah, the National's
we are.
here for money.
Well, Kaltaurus was too, but he needs money from arcane knowledge.
Welcome to Manfredonia.
Manifest destiny.
As you all start to roll up on Manfredonia, no, I don't have a Strahd in space version of this map. But you roll up upon the familiar side of this place. At least the landscape here, minus like the forests, seems to still be intact. There still is a guard set upon the wall. Several of the citizens and several of the demons of Manfredonia keeping watch. Weapons are raised as you approach.
Hello, we're from Kresk.
State your business. Manfredonia's closed down orders of some baker lady.
Even though Manfred's right in our cart here.
Oh yeah, Manfred, do ya? I don't believe ya.
Really? And Lightning is gonna go over and gently pick up Manfred and just put him right next to him and Saranesh. He's right there.
Fireball that bitch.
He really likes fireball.
Chill.
Open the gates. It's true. They've brought the king.
Damn.
The king has returned. King Manfred. King Sir Manfred has returned. One of the demons yells.
Vast entourage.
The gate opens for you all. You may pick whatever token you want to represent your party.
All right.
Hunts.
I'm a part of an entourage.
Hunts.
What's an entourage?
Yeah, it just means a very big group. Pretty sure. Don't quote me on that.
I like food.
Food.
I want some food too. But, well,
Give me food.
Many of the citizens have taken to... What the hell? What the hell? Oh, I know what's wrong. Feed the Beast was still open. I'm like, why is there this inspiring music playing?
my God.
You see that some of the human citizens of Manfredonia are walking about with their arms outstretched to the sky, and some are kneeling over and kissing the ground.
Does it look like worship or just glad that they're still here?
Roll an insight check.
All right.
They're just happy I'm here.
All right, Siranesh, you get to roll this insight check.
Where's my dad at, by the way?
He's right in with you guys. He's probably right next to your side.
All right.
That's Siranesh's.
Yeah, this does not seem like natural worship.
Growl.
Is it more like
what's
groveling?
going on over there?
I don't know.
I don't know either. They're just kind of doing that. Some of them.
What have
Maybe they
been
have
saying?
food.
Man, you're really hungry, aren't you?
I just like food.
Yeah, fair. Tell you what, we'll head to the bakery and discuss there. What have they been saying? Name?
I don't know.
Staccato. Gotcha.
Staccato.
I'm not really listening to them whisper. They're just kinda doing their thing. I'm mostly just thinking about eating them. Tasty looking human folk.
Don't.
What do they taste like?
Lucky I'm sleeping, or I would have whispered in your ear and been like, "Pork."
Yeah, to be clear, Manfred is not woken up by you dragging him around like
Yeah.
that.
Oh no,
We're
he
still in the
gently
cart.
picked you up and put you in front. So,
Like a little
Oh,
sleeping child.
okay. I don't think you should answer that, Staccato. And they're gonna go over to the bakery.
Right. Y'all proceed on down to Bernadine's Bustlin' Bakes. Go ahead and move your Manfred token.
All the way over there.
Just let me know when Kanji would have been good for the rest.
And Manfred for his
Yeah,
second
still
rest.
We're all sleeping.
Except Siranesh, Lightning, and like
Del
two
Torres
others. Yeah.
and the entourage.
You've taken 2 hours of a long rest so far. If you want to spend a remaining 4 to 6 hours just chilling here as everybody's getting in place.
I don't
You
have
roll
much
up
of
to
a
the
choice,
bakes.
so
You roll up to the bakes, and Bernadine has a bunch of demons in the kitchen and is utilizing their dark powers to create the most wicked of pastries you've ever seen. Oh, you've overturned!
This place has been called Manfredonia several times. What the fuck happened?
Well, it's quite simple. The young boy king decided he wanted to kill the current burgomaster, so the lot of y'all came through, your friends there, you came through and you killed him. Killed her. Killed him and her and all of them and everyone else, and it was like a giant civil war with all of the cult people and the zombies and the skeletons and the killing.
Yeah, it was quite the event.
And then Manfred crowned himself. Yeah.
Cool.
Here, eat a pastry. I'm sure you're hungry.
Awesome. Very. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, can you get a pastry for this one? And he's gonna point to a little blue.
I want cookies.
Damn it. Dang it. Here you go. Everybody who eats a pastry gets 15 temporary hit points.
Fuck yeah. Alright. Do I want to eat the pastries? Lightning will. Fuck it.
Oh.
Manfred wait, nope. Kaltoris definitely did.
All of my browsers crashed at the same time.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Just put a pastry in front of Liang's face. He's like he'll eat it once he smells its food.
Yeah, that's right. Last time someone got close to my head, they got bit, so be careful. In my mouth.
Just kind of toss it at him, just like a slice of cheese on a cat.
Like this, like a frisbee. And he's going to toss it like a frisbee, so it just slides right in front of Liang's nose.
Performance check in my what?
Here, I'll do a dexterity check with lightning. That's an 18. Deftly throw it. And
Boop. Yeah. Something bumps your schnoot.
I rather thought of the first one anyways. Yeah, I'm back to sleep. I like that. Or am I waking up?
So, y'all have noticed this nasty occurrence happening? A lot of the townsfolk have just started worshipping and praising and being thankful. Saying they're happy that the time has finally come, that it'll all be over soon. I have no idea what to make of it.
Are you from Barovia?
I'm born from Barovia, born and raised. In the town squares where I spent most of my days.
Yeah, so everyone's gonna die if we don't stop Strahd from doing something. And be started anew? From what I understand.
yeah,
So, by die, do you mean that they're going to, melt into some kind of, like, mud substance and absorb into the ground? Because, some people have been doing that one, too.
Well, then, yes.
what?
You know how, like, some babies are born without souls?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, there's only a finite amount of those, and, well,
Those dang redheads.
some random people come back, I guess. I don't know.
Lightning is gonna quickly look back and check how many Kresk refugees are still with them. Now
You
that
would
everybody's done that.
estimate, just from looking around, you would estimate that you got about 95% of the... Yeah, no, there's less of them. There are less Kreskugees with you guys than you traveled with.
Oh, fuck. Well, that explains why we went a bit faster on the journey, I guess.
I'm back.
Ooh. We're
Manfred owns this place now, and there's demons everywhere. Like, can any of those be spared to, like, raid the castle?
You mentioned, well, I would have to ask Manfred about that one, because his orders were for me to run the town.
And Manfred's currently asleep. That's
Manfred might be unconscious for like 2 or 3 days.
That's quite a lot of sleep. Yeah, I'm running the town now.
Well, you're running the town, so can you spare any demons to help us raid the castle?
I think I could get away with it. You there. Here's Cal. Get over here and accompany them into combat. And you see this lumbering brute of a figure, kind of ape-looking in a way, lumbers over to you on his knuckles and just tilts his head and says, "Can I eat one of them?" "No, you can't eat none of them. Enough of that." And he brandishes a rolling pin at him, and he recoils in terror.
Have you ever ate a vampire before?
What?
I've eaten lots of squishy things. I quite like the taste of them.
vampire. Eat them. I don't care about those ones.
I mean, vampires normally come back when they die.
Oh, can I eat any vampire I want?
Sure.
Most of them, yeah.
"Can I eat you?" he says, pointing to Keltoris.
He might have the fangs, but he's not a vampire. He's a half vampire.
Yeah, I think it's about half.
As you guys are having this conversation, one of the Kreskites in your party seems to just like and just like look towards the sky, and they start melting.
Oh, fuck. Well, there he goes. Lightning is just gonna quickly... Is this one of them with the soul, or just a soulless one?
They seemed to have light in their eyes. They've talked to you before. One of the werewolves, in fact. You see them... The specific way in which they melt seems like they're turning back into dirt and soil. This mud dropping to the ground and absorbing in. And they're now gone, weapons included.
Lightning just looks at him and then looks at the rest of the refugees and goes,
"He was my brother!"
Oh.
"Well,
He'll come back as your mother.
that's one way to put it, I guess. But
That's weird. I
now
don't
that we're
like
in
that.
Macedonia-
That
now
does
that-
sound pretty strange.
Now that we're in Manfredonia, you guys, if you want to relax for the day or so, you can enjoy your final moments here.
I
I'd
feel like
agree,
that
make
would
your
be
time.
2 days or 16 hours.
If Manfred wakes up, I'll ask him, do you think, like, you're traveling this way? Some people are spreading rumors that we're in the end times.
Go
What's the
beyond.
contingency plan if, Manfredonia comes under attack? Where do you want our rally point Delta to be?
Probably near the blue water. That's the most central place.
No, I mean if we have to piss off right quick, where should we meet? Where should we travel to?
Whatever you can do to attack the castle. That's the only safe. Well, it's the only way anything would ever change. Maybe.
Yeah, just further east down the road, I guess.
A collection of about 20 ghosts pass by you guys, walking towards the eastern gate. One of them looks over to you and is just like, "Oh, you lot, hurry it up. There isn't much time."
Until what?
I don't know. They fade away out of existence.
To be clear, I think we need to kill Strahd before Irina does.
Hey, Lightning.
And if we don't, everyone's dead and restarts.
Lightning, can you go scry on Irina for us? Yeah, sure, I can. I'll be in the forge cart.
Has
And
I'll ask Bernadine if the any of the demons have ever turned to dust or anything like that.
Oh, no, heavens no. None of them. I mean, they turn into a black inky goo if you kill them.
And how many are there?
Been trying to do a rolling tally, but they're really hard to count.
You haven't done a census since.
I've been trying to do a census. They're fucking wily and they're chaotic and they're pissants. They keep tricking me. Some of them are using illusion magic. They get a giggle out of it, pulling my leg.
And the citizens, have you been able to census them?
I've been able to census the citizens, yeah. There's like a good 100 of us left.
How many were there?
About 125 after the Civil War went down.
How fast did those 25 disappear?
Gradually. It seems to either they disappear when we're not watching them, or they're turning into mud when we see them. Lightning.
I've already marked a use off.
It appears that she has failed her saving throw. With your passive perception 22, 23? Do I keep messing that up?
It's 22.
22. With your passive perception of 22, looking about the landscape, she appears to be dressed in a beautiful flowing garment, wedding dress, and is currently brushing her hair and starting to apply some black eyeliner. But otherwise, she looks healthy. She doesn't look like she's all bitten up.
Is there any other vampires in the room helping her with this, or no?
There is.
Oh.
The one that throws the fireballs.
Alright, is she saying anything?
They're currently in the midst of a conversation where... Let me pull up the name right quick, because names evade me. Hooray!
Yay.
Yep. It's Ludmilla, and she currently seems to be saying, "You're the dumbest girl I've ever met. Absolute dumb as bricks, aren't you?" And Irina just says, "Yup, that's right. I'm quite a dumb girl." "That's right, you are such a dumb girl. I hate you so much. I wish I could kill you, you know that." And Irina just says, "You can't kill me. Strahd wants me alive." "Strahd wants you alive, but none of us do. So why don't you do me a favor and just kick the can already? It would be simple. Why don't you jump out the window?" "Strahd told me I couldn't jump out the window. Sorry." That's all you seem to be getting from that conversation is the animosity towards Ludmilla. But Irina, you already know previously that she has succumbed to some of Strahd's magic, and her reactions to the things being said to her seem very out of character for the Irina you know.
Man, that's fucking depressing. He'll relay that to anyone that's awake.
Sir Holtz is shaking with rage.
Does it look like the wedding was today? Sir?
Oh. Does it look like the wedding's today, Vic? From how she's preparing herself, or is she just making sure she can get ready?
Make an insight check for me.
There's a chance it's just a practice
It's really hard to tell. Some people put on their wedding dress and get ready, but at the same time, maybe the decor in the room would be a little bit more prepared if they were doing their wedding today. It's really the decor you pick up on that the room still kind of looks a little bit unkempt and messy, and there are not as many like lesser vampire servants like moving about, moving things. Nobody's running in asking if preparations are ready.
Siranesh, can you get me more eyes from the butcher shop, please? I'm about to do a lot more scrying on this. Yeah, sure. And Siranesh is gonna head down to what's his name?
You head on over and creak open the door. It's extra squeaky today. And looking up with a knife at his table, and just you hear a chop, chop, chop sound, and the lanky tall figure looks up and says, "Ah, you've come back to see Slippery Jack. What can I do for you, friend?"
Well, I've been looking for some jerky, some eyes, and well, I can get that next door. Never mind. Just jerky and eyes.
Jerky and eyes. I have a good selection of things already smoked for you. I can part with 7 portions if you like, and eyes. Oh, you know Slippery Jack's always got your back. And he's gonna reach under the table and pull up a bowl of eyes. Various different sizes, shapes, and colors. You can spot about 9 of them.
You don't have another eye to add to that pile?
Unfortunately, Slippery Jack lost his grip.
Ah, I see. Well, how much for all the jerky and all the eyes?
No cost. You all are friends to Slippery Jack. You all in your party let me know that a certain somebody has it out for me, and you chose not to kill me. So in my goodwill, I'll return it back to you.
Siranesh is gonna give him 8 gold anyways.
Your tip is appreciated. Let's do business again.
Yeah, that we will.
You're my favorite customer.
And I will always buy any fresh cuts of meat you got from here. But unfortunately,
You hear,
I need something
you hear
for
from
trouble.
outside, Cyranash, you just hear, Cyranash, Cyranash, Cyranash.
Yeah.
Can you get some prime rib?
You got steak. And Siranesh shuts the door.
Prime rib, Slippery Jack can arrange that. Depends on what variety of pork or steak you like. I've got...
What do you
He'll
have plenty of?
He'll head into the back room and you'll hear just a little bit of rustling and shaking, and he will bring you out a burlap sack that seems to be soaked in blood and set it down on the table. Your order's ready to go.
All right. Thank you. And Siranesh is gonna hoist it over his shoulder and walk out. He's already paid with the 8 gold, so should be good.
Yep.
Right. Yep. All right. And he will. Oh, do I want to walk in there with all the meat? No, I don't. That's just asking for trouble. So he'll head back, and then he'll go back to.
On your way out, though, you notice that before you wind up walking all the way back, you notice that her store is closed.
Oh. All right. Okay. Never mind. We're not heading back there then. And Siranesh is going to. Well, I have 10 rations, and I will distribute them all later. And Siranesh is going to toss however much steak he got to Kaz.
Thank you,
And-
Cyranash.
No problem. And it was what, 9 eyes? So I have 11 eyes. 5 uses. Okay, cool. Alright. Thank you for that. Lightning is now going to scry on Rahadin. Because he's assuming Strahd would have a better chance of resisting than Rahadin. And that they're probably together.
Interesting.
I'm gonna get you caught up.
Alright, so 4 uses and 9 eyes. Wait a minute.
That's definitely a fail.
Hag magic's only gonna get you caught up.
Interesting.
Tell us.
I know, but well, more information is better than no information, even no matter what source it comes from.
You hear a voice in your head from your dear sweet grandmother.
Come now, kitten, let's take a look behind the curtains.
And suddenly you feel yourself pulling back as if you're flying a massive distance away. Nanaman, do you mind not fapping during the stream?
Sorry, dog.
Oh, is that the dog being silly? That was my second thought, was that a dog was licking water.
Oh my.
Your second thought? Excuse me, Victoria.
The first thought was actually a washing machine.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
No, it's a watching machine.
Watching machine.
I thought you were gonna say macaroni.
Macaroni stirring.
No, I'm
we
frying
the
some
warriors
chicken
out
though.
here.
So as you peel back, it's weird because when you scry on a particular person, normally you see that person, but it just seems like you've flown up into the sky and are now gazing at the land of Barovia. Before there's this weird like choop 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 choop, and it all just goes dark.
Interesting. Does that mean Lightning keeps looking around? I know he has dark vision, but that's probably not going to apply here. Trying to look around for either Rahadin or any other person in there.
As you're still gazing within this like dark space of scry, looking about the scry orb, you eventually turn, and as you look exactly behind your perspective, you suddenly get jump scared by the horrifying wrinkly face of your dear old grandmother.
Jesus.
Sorry,
Yeah.
dear, but I'm here now.
See that? Yeah. I do thank you for helping me with this. I was just not prepared.
Seems you can't quite find the person you're looking for. I thought we would see him. I could have sworn it worked.
Well, I guess it didn't. Or, he's just somewhere we haven't been yet, which is... Well, I haven't been yet. To be fair, there's a lot of places, actually. I haven't been to the castle, actually. Why am I scrying there?
Kind of feels like to me he's everywhere, but nowhere.
Really? Everywhere and nowhere at this end. Are you saying he's dead? Or... Or one with the land again? Like we've been seeing with the others.
You'll figure it out on your own, kitten. You are such a smart boy. Now enough.
And you return to
Alright, so we don't have to worry about that butler bastard. Good to know. Ha!
Why are you so scared?
Hmm. It's a family. We'll just put it at that. Out family.
You have family here?
Not here, but with.
And Kanju, you're still sleeping?
Yeah, unless someone does something to pick me up.
Gotcha. And Delcash, they got you up, but you've noticed something is incredibly off about you now. And they had already explained that you're alive again, you're you, but you're not a living creature anymore.
My dick fell off.
It fell off! The first thing you say.
Delcash wakes up. My dick fell off.
Ah, no. No.
I don't care.
I think that's a problem for you in the bed. Sorry.
Yeah, who resurrected me?
It's the abbot.
I'm terribly sorry. My memory is what it used to be. Ah,
Lightning is going to point over to Kresk on top of the hill in Kresk. The abbot in the abbey? Yeah.
where's the abbot? Did you not? Where are we?
We're in Manfredonia currently.
Where's the abbot? Did he not join us?
I don't believe he did. I think he'd rather see Kresk in its final days.
Gods be with him then.
They don't
Right.
have those here.
Yeah. Sorry.
One
You
can
did not
hope.
reach the bed. Yeah,
One
no.
can hope, Geltoris.
Yeah, no, you'll find no gods here other than Princess himself. As
My favorite one.
yeah, the best, really. And Cyranosh just rolls his eyes.
And then Kazadam walks over and says, regardless, thank you for your efforts, Delcash, in freeing me and my companions from Strahd's grasp. Truly. Kazadam turns around and just goes and sits back down by the nearest campfire and begins frying up himself a steak in a cast iron skillet.
By the way, did anybody tell Peeman about the lore accurate playing of Kazadan during that encounter?
No.
You were about to, when I was playing you, the second you got out of your cell, you went on a dead man's charge and you were going to beat Ludmilla's face in. And they had to yell at you to stop and get you to eventually be like, yeah, you're right, it'd be hard to beat her ass in without my big ass sword. My fists would do well, but
I think you also saved Manfred's body in the process.
yep,
Did I save Manfred?
you were the hero of that.
But, well, you saved his body.
Yeah, you took his body.
He doesn't know that because he was dead at the time.
He was straight dead.
Kazadam probably wouldn't say anything about it regardless. He would think that anybody should do the same.
You all spend the next 2 to 4 hours just setting up, and I'm sure any of these houses you could just open up and use the kitchen of. Just start making yourselves at home, because the entirety of Manfredonia is now at your disposal. Bernadine absolutely gives you permission to use anything here.
You have any hardtack, Bernadine, for the rations? And Cyranosh is busy just cutting up all the jerky he's got into proper ration sizes.
I've actually only been really making soft tack and things that are eatable immediately, but I could get something working here for you. You need some take-me-downs for the road?
Yeah, take me down for the road.
I could get you some seasoning packets made too. It's been a while since I made some of those. You throw it in, it makes a real nice mushroom broth that you can then soften the hardtack with. Make a good beef jerky and hardtack soup.
That will work. I have a feeling we're gonna need it. Oh, you'll definitely need it, especially with Oh, right. That was with Keltoris, wasn't it? Shit.
What?
The scroll of Hero's Feast I took from the abbot.
I don't think I've ever once had one of those.
Really? Pretty sure I took that. It was in
Hold
his
on a second.
I'm pretty sure you have stolen a scroll of Hero's Feast.
I know you stole it.
That sounds familiar.
Oh no, he definitely
Taurus.
stole it.
Yeah. I'm going through Keltoris' inventory now.
Illichor, what are you doing now that the two of you are reunited and you're in
Bickering.
bakery?
Bickering.
Gotcha. Bickering with each other. Gotcha. Yep, so the two Ellicors are once again starting up their usual routine of nitpicking each other's performance and all of that. You stop by Garland's garments at all?
Yes.
You take note that there also is a closed sign on it, and looking about the windows, you don't see anybody in there. And then, as you're doing that, one of the demons will approach the stinky goat man. He'll be like, "You want some clothes? This guy fucking turned to mud, so take whatever you want, man. I already am."
The glove slapped him and not wanting to touch them himself.
You hit them with a piece of fabric, and they, "Hey man, I don't want to turn this into violence. You better watch yourself. Come correct or get corrected."
This man's name is Kresk.
Risk.
I wanted to talk to the person that owned the place, but he said,
Yeah, like I said, he turned to a fucking pile of mud and he just soaked into the ground, man. I'm gonna start stealing all his gold. And the goat man kicks the door in. He fails at this, and then he goes over to one of the windows and jumps through it instead.
Really? You never had it?
No.
Shit. One of y'all has it.
You would have. Whoever stole it still has it.
Okay, then that would be lightning. Wait, what's this bottle? Oh, right, that's what it is.
leave
And-
disappointed.
Roll me a d20.
And some booze.
Yeah. Thank you, good lady. You've stolen 120 gold from Garland's shop while the goat man is distracted. The goat man inside the shop seems to be outfitting himself in like a... He's got like a pink panther stripe jacket and a really big pink panther striped fedora with a massive phoenix feather in it.
Fancy.
Yo, dude, this guy's got shutter shades. He's gonna pick up a pair of like aviator looking glasses. No lenses in them, just silver bars across, put them over his eyes, and he's gonna walk out the place. Looking dapper as fuck. He rips the jacket as he jumps through the window again. He could have. You get the feeling that this goat demon is not very wise. Or intelligent. Whew, hit that air conditioner again. We're going to take a brief restroom break and then get back to it, ladies and gentlemen.
Bio break. Bio break.
Bye, yo, break.
Gotta make the poopies.
Cadam,
Alright.
no, don't say poop on my stream. We don't use the poop word.
Yeah, we're gonna poop.
My god. Yeah.
No,
So,
you don't get no monetized
would
for
you say-
poop.
Would you say lightning still has the bottle of Hero's Feast?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I don't have it.
Fucking Christ, 9 people. 9 of us here playing this silly game.
Yeah, I
be
got
right
Oh
a
my
rules
God.
question for you too. Whenever you feel like it, Vic.
Hit me with it, I'll take my phone with me. Hit me it in text.
Rabble.
You gotta do the dookies.
Duke Cash. Gotta love Duke Cash.
I've been eating a lot of homemade beef bean dip. Goddammit, that's the word. With a lot of garlic and a lot of jalapenos.
I'm very Steam happy right now.
We are still live.
So
I'll
I
hear
can't use any
straight
of the
Jordan.
crazy
Happy
ones.
for what now?
No.
I didn't
Oh,
read it. I
anymore.
thought that Steam was a bad thing that happened, but I heard it was a good thing.
I'm gonna go cycle laundry.
No. Let it mildew.
Excuse me.
Meow, meow, meow.
I'll tell you where they're not.
Kim Jong Meow.
Kim Jong Meow.
Kim Jong Meow.
The leader
you
of
like-
the North Korean regime.
You like that sound? Yeah, you like that sound? Anyways.
All these squares make a circle.
Do you guys want cherry blossom iced tea?
Yeah, kinda.
No.
I don't know. I haven't tried it.
Same.
Haven't tried what?
What about it?
I heard
Cherry
the
blossom iced tea.
cherry part, and then I realized, oh, cherry blossom.
Yeah.
I've actually tried that before. That's strong. It's strong. It's strong what you think it would be.
What was the name of the rules for if you don't long rest again?
Ooh, there's different doubles set that stack on top of each other. The higher the number, the more stuff you get. Starting with, I think, disadvantage.
Yeah, but how long can you go without sleep before it?
6 kills you.
And
No,
five
how
make-
long can
yeah.
you go without sleep
Oh, yeah.
before it starts? Oh no, it starts at a low number every time you don't sleep. Okay, that's what I'm trying to remember.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I misunderstood what you're asking.
Yeah, no. How long before it starts being negative? It becomes negative immediately, but you have to roll con. Yeah.
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah. And it's really low at the start. I think it's like 10. Every time you.
The first one's 10. The second one is, I believe, 15.
Yeah.
Third level is 20, 25,
It's 5
30.
every time.
You're screwed.
It's 5 every time. Mandarin lasted 4 or 6 days, so.
What the fuck with that?
You think you're odd?
Okay. What the fuck with it? You know,
Stacking bigger shits in you.
he's way in the distance.
They've been taking the giga shit.
Giga!
Come fight
I'd
me,
take that,
boy, the glen that you will.
Send clean out, lad. There you go.
Oh, you're trying to come at me with your wee beasties.
Baby.
Okay, I'm back. Oh,
Vic,
yeah.
Clean out.
Welcome
I have
back from your
suddenly-
giga shit.
I have suddenly developed an urge to subscribe to Incarnate again to make maps.
It's been a minute since I've been on that.
I really just want to finish the Stomp map.
The stomp.
Question:
Oh,
will your
we getting into Stomp now?
We
I
were
love
gonna.
Stomp.
Your campaign that's going to be the prequel to the Vecna Eve of Ruin one, will that be taking place within your own personal like homebrew world, or would that be within the Wizard of the Coast like Toral world?
This is the prequel to Vecna that we're playing right now.
Well, yes, but
Yeah.
the subsequent campaign after this.
The subsequent campaign afterwards is taking place in a completely different setting, separate from 5e and its gods and magic.
But still related via interdimensional transportation, correct?
No,
No, it's entirely.
it is an
separate?
entirely a separate thing.
Oh, so will it be entirely separate from what we're currently doing as well?
Yes.
Oh, so there's no relation.
Yep. It is a 100% different thing.
In fact, 101. They deleted it just in case.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
All right, I believe I took down the whatchamacallit, so we're good to go again. All right, turn that AC off again now that the room is cool. And then we'll let
Turn
the
it on
room heat
max,
up again.
actually.
I'd like to be able to hear what you guys are saying. Bloop. Oh no, do
Have
I
you
have...
considered getting noise-canceling AirPods?
Just gonna prevent that from happening.
It's not gonna happen. Leave it alone. Put it back.
God, I'm goosing it.
Oh, I'm gonna goose.
I'm gonna goose.
I'm gonna goose.
I'm
What's
gonna
that
goose.
even mean? What's that mean?
I'm goosing.
I don't know. Is that a yes or a no?
Goosin? Goosin's always a yes.
Yeah, we always goosing out here.
Good answer. I'll take your answer.
We goosing.
We out here honking.
We out here straight honking. Among Goose. I'm listening to Vinny play that new Zelda game where there's like these rips opening and people are getting replaced, and every time the word imposter comes up, he plays the fucking leitmotif.
I'm kind of sad that I sold my Switch because I kind of really want to play the new Echoes of Wisdom.
How much is it?
I'm not buying. I'm not supporting Nintendo.
Vic.
I'll play it eventually though.
I cannot for the life of me find your fucking world anvil.
Oh, that. I wonder if that's because I haven't subscribed for like a year. I switched from using World Anvil to Obsidian because Obsidian's free.
I need to sit back and
I will look
maybe
on
help you
there.
with that.
Because I was looking like a couple days this week, and I was like, oh, I wonder if Vix needs any help with like mapping and stuff like that. So I was gonna look on there and see if you need any maps to start doing it.
How much is your world anvil?
It's a hefty sum. So I'm like, no, I don't have
Like,
the...
are we talking more than 100 a year?
I think so.
What the fuck? It's kind of crazy.
It's a biggin.
It is.
Obsidian.
Why is World Anvil so goosey?
Because it's tailor-made.
Looks really good.
Should I just look up Obsidian Lockgar?
Oh, no, it's to get into the Obsidian stuff, I have to set you up on GitHub with it so that you're basically using a GitHub to download the repository of public info.
I don't want a repository.
You don't want a suppository?
No, a repository.
Oh, so you
You
do
didn't
want
say
a
no.
suppository.
You didn't say no.
If you don't have the books and you start a new tabletop, it's like $4,000, I think.
Okay, that's that.
$4,000?
If you're trying to buy all the books at once, it can get pretty fucking expensive.
Yeah.
So Kenji, to answer your question, if you wanted the top tier World Anvil package, it's $25 a month.
That's crazy.
And if you want to have multiple people as editors that can change and alter information in your world, they all have to have that subscription too. Yeah, no, fuck that. Fuck that.
Per person per year.
No, we're just going to use
That's
Obsidian.
crazy.
And I will just work with you 1v1 to get you set up with Obsidian and GitHub.
We need
I
to
need
do
to sit
that
through that
tomorrow,
again.
because
Yes.
I've been wanting to do this for
Y'all wanna do that tomorrow possibly?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I will sit there and do another seminar about connecting our GitHubs.
Guys, listen.
Well, y'all have fun doing that because I'm going to be at work.
Listen. It's only $1,350 if we do the lifetime membership. Okay, we can do that.
No.
Lifetime
Well, I'm
membership?
not. I need that money to pay off my freaking root canal.
Ridiculous.
So I am not paying that money. And as soon
What?
as
You're
we're
telling me you-
done with this
You just
campaign,
volunteered to pay.
I think I'm probably going to be canceling the Roll20 subscription for a while, since I don't think we're gonna continue that intermediary campaign on Roll20. I think we're gonna switch to Foundry.
Nice.
I cut mine down to
That's
the
fine.
lowest tier like a long time ago.
Yeah, I
cut
need
mine
to
by
start.
50 pieces.
Ever since my life is Reese's Pizzas, no one your candy corn. I hate
I've
you.
been using the free tier of Roll20
Yeah.
since I started DMing.
I've been using Yahoo Mail.
It not bad, it's just I needed API access stuff to do things like the
Yeah.
doors back then before they made doors. But now we don't need any of that stuff really anymore.
If they don't like it, there's always the crap I use.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to go through my life and cancel some stuff.
It's the same price.
After a
Alchemy.
period of time passes, you all start getting woken up, and Eric the cleric and other members of the town come about. And between all of the resources of the town and Eric the cleric trying to fix you guys up, anybody with your exhaustion points, you're going to drop that down to 2 from the 4 that they were at.
What if we have 3?
And you're going to drop it down to 2. I want to manage you guys all at once.
Shouldn't I be at one?
Manfred and Keltaurus have different levels.
Mine's at 0. I never did
Then
touch.
you're both at 2.
Liang, there are special reasons why you are at 0 right now.
10-4. I was wondering because I'm like,
You've got a buddy looking
Sitting here
out for
looking
you.
okay.
You got a
Yeah,
friend. You look down at your sword. You got a friend in me.
Right.
Once Kanju gets up and sees that lightning? No, not lightning. Other one.
Searnash.
Searnash.
Oh,
Yeah, once Searnash is awake as well, Kanju's gonna pull them to the side.
Yeah. Yeah, what's up?
Hey, we gotta talk.
About what happened in Kresk? Sure. What's it about?
No,
What? No?
I can tell you what I saw now.
Oh.
I
Alright.
accidentally did things. This isn't gonna work. Everything we're doing isn't going to work.
You're gonna have to clarify how it's not going to work.
I'll be able to clarify once everyone is up and in a listening mood.
Well, in that case, Lightning! Ow! Get some tea around.
Find
Everyone's
some
gonna need it.
handcuffs if you can.
Sirdash pulls the manacles from his bag and just immediately handcuffs you.
That's not what I meant. You don't need to handcuff me.
Okay, sorry.
Jesus Christ.
You said get handcuffs ready. I figured you needed them.
Nope.
And he unlocks them.
Thank you.
Takes 'em
Thank
back.
you. Appreciated. Yeah, I'll wait for the group to assemble. Let me get a little bowl of food as well.
Sir Holtz has arrived after having heard that.
Sir Holtz has?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Manfred is asleep on at the Bernadette's Bake, still in one of the benches. Did anyone move him?
The king of the town just sleeping on a bench.
Did anyone move him?
The boy king of Barovia.
I think they said he put you back in the cart when they were done.
Nah, Lightning would have just covered him up with a blanket and then put a pillow next to him.
Alright, you wanted to see us all, Kenja?
Yeah, and I'm gonna glance down at the soul gem. Yeah, everything cool?
Do we need Manfred here? Apparently he's the mayor of this place. The king.
I mean, it concerns everyone.
Brazen, hit me with that tension music.
right,
I'll
I'll
go wake him
get
up.
Did we get a rest?
Okay, if you're going to do that, sure. Are we gonna need to get drunk for this? I'm pretty sure I have some mango wine.
Let's save that for after.
Very well.
Is the bakes open? What time of day is this?
Do days even exist?
I hate to do this,
I'm
guys,
going
but it is time.
Pearson, you gotta wait for this moment, my boy. About to drop some shit.
Okay, fine. I'll let you drop your shit.
Manfred is woken up and arrives. Try to
I
speed shit
guess
up.
since we have to get up, I guess I'll have to get up and I'll do one of these. A couple of these on the way over there. Hey.
So,
Wrong one.
Oh no,
That's
we're all
not
fully
Talus,
healed. It
that's
was a
right,
long
though.
rest.
Oh, okay.
oh yeah, I gotta do that too.
You get half your hit dice
100%.
back. Up to half your hit dice back.
Yeah,
So-
If you haven't already.
And Siranesh, because I know you're going to be doing this before you guys have a big talk, you look about the area and you do not see any scry orbs.
Yes, that's what I was about to ask. And the Echo is gonna be patrolling the entire time, just looking for orbs.
Hey everyone, how do you like my town?
Like I
It's
see,
gonna get real messy.
Why?
So you guys saw what? I wasn't able to talk about this, but for the moment, I think I'm able to. You guys saw the effect that book had on me when I read it last time.
Huh. I felt it.
I learned a lot more than I probably should have. And killing Strahd isn't gonna fix the situation we are in. At least
What if
not
we just hit him
entirely.
harder?
What situation are we in?
Kanju, you hear something in your head.
What's it saying? What is it?
Roll me an insight check.
14. Kanju's kind of staring at Sir Holtz at this point.
Hold on. In the middle of your, what kind of staring are you doing? Like I'm out of my mind staring, or like who is
No,
this person?
like acknowledging. Kanju kind of locks up for a moment. You got a -2. That's so funny. I've never seen that.
Are you having a mental breakdown here?
No. Yes, but it affects all of us.
Okay. Okay. Let me try a spell in here real quick. It'll keep your mind to yourself, maybe.
You can try. I don't know if it's gonna do anything.
I cast Intellect Fortress on you. Comes up and just pats your shoulder or your head. We're about the same height.
So, we're marching down to kill Strahd, right?
more or less.
Before arena dice, I
we-
think.
And I'm trying to very carefully choose my words. We will not be the first to try, and we will not be the last to try. Even if we kill him, this won't end. This
Yeah.
cycle has been happening for longer than we could have imagined, and we are so out of our scope right now. We can lock him away.
How?
No, it won't. It won't matter, even if we lock him away. We can seal him up. We can toss him around. But things will start again. Some have left. I don't know in what. Staring Sir Holtz down. I don't know in what way. But we've been so focused on the prisoner we've been stuck with that we haven't even considered about the warden that's been lording over us.
What?
Is the best way I can put that.
Well, you're gonna have to describe this warden fellow then. Are there multiple of them? Are they part of the Amber Temple that we were at?
I'm gonna pull out my bow.
No.
No. Andrew's gonna slowly just knock an arrow but not draw it back. Still staring.
Sir Holtz is going to slowly start reaching his hand to his side. Eye is staring at yours.
What I need to know from you guys is, what do we want this ending to be? We either let the cycle continue with or without us, or we find some other way.
Some other way means a lot of things there.
It does. And that's beyond what I'm able to figure out myself.
It's just us. None of well, I don't think I would have called Bernadine for this.
Can Lightning Insight check Sir Holtz? He knows he's been outside of Barovia, but is it whenever he come now? Like, how is he reacting to Kanju now that he has part of Strahd in him? I guess is what I want to phrase it as.
Say that again. I was doing a little background typing. That was an insight check for Sir Holtz. On what regard?
On how he's reacting to Kanju now that he has a little bit of Strahd in him from the book.
There's something going on between Kanju and Sir Holtz. That's all you can ascertain. They are staring each other down at the moment, and both have kind of like slowly gone to like put their hands on their weapons.
Well, before you start slinging arrows and swords, how about, Kanju, you explain yourself and why he thinks it's you, Sir Holtz? How about we do that? Yeah?
I'm listening and I'm here for the conversation. Kanju, why don't you explain how you're able to talk so freely? You shouldn't be able to talk so freely.
And you would know that, wouldn't you, most loyal one?
His eye twitches. You're not supposed to be able to say that.
Lightning's gonna just walk in the middle of them and sit down. He's gonna catch either an arrow or a bullet if either flies.
Taurus pops in. I want to leave this fucking place under any means necessary.
Yeah, I'm with Keltoris in this boat. So...
The only way I saw someone leave is through the very small possibility of beating Strahd. And there are not even a handful of people who have done that over the many many cycles that this place has endured.
So why couldn't it be us?
Why would it be us?
So you're telling me there's a small chance that we either live or a better chance that we die and get reset anyways.
An
It may
honorable
not necessarily
death.
be us being reset, but the people
Sounds
here would.
An honorable death is preferable to whatever you're suggesting.
it sounds like you're losing hope.
I'm here, and I don't like it here either, really.
Your friend Kanju is going to turn on you all, Sir Holtz is going to say.
Honestly, at this point, should be.
Actually,
Considering he has a part of Strahd in him, I wouldn't doubt it. But
we should
Actually,
figure
I
out
considered it
another method.
anyway. He's
Those
done it
sats-
before. Fully expect it.
right,
should find another method. Those sad sops I met before all say did the same thing. They killed Strahd before, but it didn't do anything. We gotta find something else. Even though as much as I would like him to be permanently dead, we don't know how to permanently kill him right now.
Well, there must be some way.
The way
Nope.
to do it is not in Barovia.
so
Then we
That's the
kill him and
problem.
we leave, and then we do it for good.
So what you're telling me is we should probably seal him away, transport him with us by a yard, and he's gonna point to Sir Holtz's thing, by your way of getting out of here. Right?
My way of getting out of here is that I just simply come and go as I please.
Not as
Really?
you please.
I
It's
thought
not
that
working.
was. I thought that was.
His
like,
eye
once a
twitches.
month.
As you're allowed to leave.
There is no situation in which I do not at least attempt to avenge my wife.
This is bigger than your wife, and I really hate to say that.
Are you sure his wife is really big? Sorry.
No, I know how important she is,
Okay.
but this is so much bigger than I can wrap my head around.
And Lena, who is... I should also add, how have you guys reacted to the fact that when Kaz left to go up to the hill where Lena was put to rest, he came back with her? Have you guys kind of just been, like, minding your own business regarding that?
Lightning externally, yes. Internally, he's like, "You motherfucker! I could have done that and resurrected Gresh. You bitch."
So, this is
Yeah,
the
no,
first
that's
time she
insane.
has spoken since she's had quote-unquote life back, and says, "I want Strahd dead."
Killing Strahd won't kill him permanently. He will be back. He is back every single time.
And we
But
kill
it's
him however
a
many
first
times it
step.
takes.
It's not the first step. It is not a
What if-
step. It is a repeated walking back.
Wait a minute.
I must
Is
go
he
now.
in there? Is he in there talking to you, Kanju? Says Trellis. Or Trellis.
Good night.
Good night, Peem.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Peterson.
Kanju shakes their head, but that is all they're going to say at the moment on that
Well,
specific question.
Insight check.
He's going, don't lie to me, Kanju.
It's Kendra lying about Strahd not talking.
Oh,
to
yeah,
him.
he's lying.
Kanju is not lying.
Okay.
So real quick, before everything gets heated, I just want to say, when Keltoris woke up from his long rest, he it has nothing to do with this. It has everything to do with Keltoris needing his magic items back. He made himself a new magic ring, and then Kanju's bow is no longer magical currently.
I mean, well, why'd you gotta make me sad during my awesome moment? I had one thing.
Taurus has gone through torture. He knows what you're going through. He doesn't give a fuck about you anymore right now. I don't know if you notice it, but
That's why
That's
it's a
his mood.
group conversation. Understandable,
that's
though.
out of character. But if
No,
you
you're
roll for it,
good.
you'll
That's-
probably see it.
totally get it.
Sir Holtz is going to speak up and say, she's right, and that everything she's said so far is information gained from the book, but I'm telling you, your friend will betray you. The Tome of Strahd has a way of... And his eye twitches and his nose bleeds a little bit. Has a way of overriding the personality of the person who reads it. The more knowledge they accumulate, the more chance they have of losing themselves to the book.
And I expect my crew to take care of me when that time happens.
In whatever way that is. If you become
What if you
Vampire Bunny, well, sorry, buddy. You're getting no cow steaks. We'll tell you that.
Don't
What if
expect you
we?
to.
What if you just passed ownership of the journal, the book?
I don't know if
I
I'd
tried
let myself.
borrowing it yesterday just to even look at it, and he
Oh, that's
she
right.
bit me.
Sir Holtz is going to take a step towards you, Kanju. You're about 15 feet away from each other. He's going to try and close that to 10.
I'll take 5 steps back and pull the string back.
And Lightning's gonna, again, he's just gonna shift another 5 feet over and just stay in between them. And just hold up his hands. Alright. Stay there.
DM,
Put your bow down.
message.
Yeah.
Check DM real quick.
Yep, I have it open on the right-hand side.
So, put your bow down. Stay there. Okay, Sir Holtz? Okay. So, you know, I've always wondered how you actually got out, to be honest. And why do we all have to come back? Or why did Elikor have to come back? Would that have violated your rules or something?
Elikor's touched by this place. She would have come back no matter what. Call it weeks, call it months, call it years. She'll be called back in time. She's been touched.
And have I been touched by this place just by entering?
You've all been cursed the moment you stepped foot in this realm.
Hmm.
Is there a
Yes,
way
dear.
to be untouched? I don't really like being touched a lot.
I've never been cursed before. This is kind of cool.
Well, it's simple. You kill Strahd and you live a normal life outside of this place.
And insight check. Is he actually telling the truth? This is from Lightning. I'm not going to roll Cyranosh because that seems unfair.
It's probably with advantage.
That was a 15, right? Hold
Yeah,
up,
it's a 15,
I have to look up something. And did you have anybody higher than a 15?
They're the only one who rolled.
Yeah, Lightning's the only one who rolled.
I guess I'll see if I can be way at her.
I mean, if you want me to roll Cyranosh, I can.
Aha.
Oh, Valakor did.
Proficiency plus charisma.
I doubt I'm gonna do better than that. Nope. 50.
Oh, hi, 15. How you doing?
I'm pulling my character sheets up again.
Twelve, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, did anybody... Elikor, you rolled higher than a 17?
Yep.
Okay, then Elikor, in that case, I have to roll deception now because Elikor beat it. Elikor, you're the only person here that caught on to this, Elikor. And specifically, a thing you notice is that a particular ring that Sir Holtz is wearing gave a slight little shimmer, and nobody else other than you noticed that little shimmer of his ring as he says, "Of course not. Why would I lie to you?"
Well, you can't both be telling the truth at the same time. Unless the book is also full of lies, in which case, well, then the book's lying.
If it's full of lies, then we should ask Sergei Astrelas Zadovich himself.
Yes, I am the reincarnation of Sergei.
And how many times have you been reincarnated at this point?
I am.
I'm sure you remember every single time.
Do you want to roll insight against that?
Yes.
Beat a 17. Ugh. That's a half-truth, Elikor. And that ring flashes again. His words sounded... Something about that seems to have modified what he was talking about. And it's not the kind of flash that gives off a light. It's the kind of like flash that you would see of a piece of metal turning.
Wait, Victoria.
Yes.
Is his lips still moving the same words he's uttering?
Yes.
Okay, never mind then.
And unless you can beat a 17, he does not have to roll deception against you.
I'm not here at this point to pick a fight. I'm saying we should. How
Kenzie,
many
I don't
times have you
trust what
seen
he's
someone try
saying.
to fight the warden?
And what kind of ring you had there, mister?
It's none of your goddamn business.
Really? Protective of it. Alright. Fair enough.
It is my property. Why shouldn't I be protective of it?
Hey. I wasn't going to pick a fight, it's just, you know.
Why do you notice something about it, Elikor?
Something's not right at all. He's telling a lie of some sort. I don't think he's also the reincarnation fully.
Oh.
Maybe it's just the body, or maybe it's just the ring.
Could he just be vessel?
It could be a vessel.
That's
Well,
not
is it-
important. What's important is how you proceed from here.
No, I trust Kinsey's
How
words over yours.
can
At least
I
he's
leave?
being honest.
You
At least he's being
leave by
honest.
killing Strahd. I've told you.
And yet our bunny here only says that is a very small chance.
He was already apparently an incredible magic user before he was cursed to stay here. And he's had millennia to make his craft even sharper.
More
Are
than
you just
millennia.
a coward, or do you think we just can't do it?
I think we're targeting the wrong person.
Yeah, think killing his brother's gonna help? We all knew that.
No,
Didn't
no,
you?
but he is certainly a bump in the road at the moment. We
I'm
need
on
to
your
kill the
side.
warden.
Only because of you, yeah.
No.
He's been helping us the entire time.
Insight check on the on your side.
Right? Yeah. Same here.
I sure as hell think he's been on our side the whole damn
Oh,
time.
my boy.
Oh, hi, Lightning. How you doing?
Lightning! Okay.
Yeah, I'm 25 though. Jesus Christ.
Come on. No way, hell. They ain't going to.
So again, unless you beat 17, the roll does not apply to you. I do not have to roll deception checks for you to believe lies from him at the moment, unless you exceed 17. That's a half-truth. He knows there's something more to that.
But for how long are you going to be on our side for? Until he's dead, in which case you get resets? That would be a bit
Or you
counterintuitive,
immediately
don't
kill
you think?
us, or
That
before you kill him, you kill us?
is very likely, Lightning. Once everything resets, then my place in the scheme of things. Kanju, whatever you've done is affecting me as well. I shouldn't be able to speak about this either.
Alright, that was quick.
Well done,
Maybe
little
over-
rabbit.
I just want the cycle to end. I don't want it to continue, with or without Strahd. It's not fair to these people. It's not fair to us. And it's not right to just leave and let this cycle continue. It'll eventually draw us back. So we might as well solve the problem while we're here.
Yeah, you don't want to come back to this place. So dreary.
No, there'll always be that little voice in your head wondering if there was a way we could have gotten everyone out, and that will eventually lead you back.
Yeah, there is far too many adventurers that have died here. And I'm sure they want to go back to whatever afterlife they wish to. I know Gresh would. Poor guy.
What is the problem between you two? Can't you? And, well, I'm just gonna keep calling you Sir Holtz.
I nod again, although this time it's not aimed at Sir Holtz.
Apparently, Kanju thinks this is, what, a servant of whatever the warden is? Or wardens?
Warden.
Singular. Okay.
Though apparently we have to try anyways. We gotta hope that we're part of the below 1%.
Where are you getting your information?
Really wish I could answer that.
Lightning's gonna pull out the spyglass and look directly at Sir Holtz. Is there any, like, dark tendrils attached to him, or no? He'll back up, of course, to make sure he actually gets Sir Holtz in his entirety. Oh,
Active perception check.
oh dear gods! Sure. I have a minimum of 22 due to, well,
Your minimum of 22?
of passive perception, yeah.
Passive. Nothing from the sky.
So, Sir Holtz doesn't have a dark aura go into the sky or
Add
on him?
5 to that.
There is a dark aura to him, yes.
Does a 15 change that?
A 15 doesn't. And lightning, you just barely catch it as he shifts a little bit. It's as if he's tethered to the ground.
And Lightning's gonna... He'll move around. Is, like, the tether just straight to the ground or, like, arching off his back into the ground?
Kind of like running up his feet.
Okay. And is it going to a specific place on him, or is it just all over?
All over.
And whatever's allowing for this conversation to happen is mentioning put the vampire down and seek the Sword Coast.
We're going home. Thanks. Sorry. But, wow, you... And he's just gonna mention just the dark aura around Sir Holtz. What got your grip on you that good? And then he's just gonna pan across the entire party, see if anyone else is like that. With the spyglass.
Hit me with that one more time.
So, man, why is your aura so dark through this thing? And what did you do?
You think mine is dark? Look at the abbot.
Fair enough, but still. And he'll pan across the party, see if anyone else's aura is dark, because he knows they all went to the Ember Temple.
As soon as you look to Kanju, there's an absence of the surroundings. You only see Kanju, and the soul gem is blackened. You only see this when looking through the mirror. When you look at Sir Holtz, you still see the landscape around him. When you look at Kanju, all you see is Kanju.
And nothing when looking through the spyglass at the other party members?
At the other party members, no.
Holy fuck. Kanju, stop eating the ground. Jeez. And he'll put away the spyglass and...
Who's currently holding the box?
Siranesh?
Siranesh has a very
Vecna,
dark...
right?
Siranesh has a very dark aura about him, too. It's almost spilling off the box.
I have the key for it still, if that matters.
Keep the key. Oh,
There are tendrils coming off of the box, and they seem to be like probing people, circling around them, slithering about the party.
And lightning whack one of them.
Certainly, your hand goes through it, and for a brief moment, it feels weird.
Ooh. Yeah, but Siranesh, you're gonna need to burn what's ever in that bag. I am sorry. That box is
Do not.
very bad.
Do not.
Oh? Why?
I don't know if I'm allowed to say.
Kanju, you
Kanju
stop
just
speaking.
looks-
Siranesh, a scry orb pops in.
Fuck's sake. And Siranesh is gonna catch it and start walking away from the rest of the party. I'll be back. Whatever I have in my thing is going to end.
You know there's other ways. You can just destroy those. You know that, right?
I'd like to see who wants to try. How's that sound? And catch.
I mean, if you see it, they succeeded.
Ah, Siranesh. I see you are well. That's good.
Yeah.
Are you coming or not?
Well, you never gave us a real date besides get here before the darkness shows up.
Well, get here before the darkness shows up if you would like to live.
I will keep that in mind, but is it tomorrow? 2 days from now?
I suggest you hurry up.
Ah, I see. And Siranesh is gonna look around, see if the darkness is slowly eating more of the landscape.
Eating, you're not quite sure, but you look around and it just... You can definitely tell that one of the mountain ranges is higher up than it was before. The only thing that you notice different now is that looking off towards Strahd's castle, there's this massive, glowing, swirling green energy in the sky. You're trying my patience, Siranesh. I strongly suggest you come. And if I do not sense urgency from the lot of you, then your little Manfredonia will be the next to fall. We sacked Kresk. It is no more.
I figured as much, just like you leveled Barovia.
And it won't take long to level Manfredonia either. You know I have siege weapons posted right now, right?
I'm sure they've seen them, yeah.
Get moving. Oh, coming, dear. I'll be in there real soon. Ah, excuse me. I have to go. I have to go mingle with my fiancée.
Okay.
Oh, and word of advice. If you're traveling with the corpse of her brother, I suggest you leave him on the road. As a sign of goodwill towards me. Do I make myself clear?
That you do.
The communication ends.
I say if we're gonna follow that last part, we could always take them at the road near the entrance of the castle.
You were
Am I still-
completely alone for that, correct?
Well,
He would have stepped away
that's right.
as
That's
far... No, he would have stepped away so far as to not hear if you guys just whisper. But he would still since Strahd would be broadcasting, that you guys would still hear all that.
Is Kanju still silenced?
No, it comes back.
Say that quietly.
Anyways, it's mentioning Modin-Kainen. Apparently it's a great mage, and we have to seek him out and take him to the Sword Coast.
How the fuck do we do anything that's not here?
I don't know.
So, you don't happen to have a description of this Modin-Kainen fellow, do you?
I've heard the name. He's pretty fucking old.
Well, hags are pretty fucking old, so is he a hag? Or her?
No.
Sir Holtz will speak up. Mordenkainen. Nowadays, he's known as the Mad Mage of Mount Baratok. He led a revolution against Strahd, and Strahd broke his head.
Well,
Well, apparently he's still fine.
Isn't there rumors that Strahd made him a beast?
There's several rumors. Some are true, some are false. He led the village of Barovia in an assault against Strahd, a foolish little campaign. He came in like all adventurers do, thinking he could make a great change. And powerful as he might be, he was no match for Strahd.
well,
What rumors are true and where's he at now?
He's likely in a
apparently we
place
need
I
to
don't know if we
hurry.
can get to.
well, do you guys feel better, or you guys feel like you need
I
another
feel
day of
one
rest?
day better. And a shit ton worse for still being here.
I think we should keep moving.
Do we have any skeletons and like a ton of time that I can sleep and not sleep and like
Well,
maybe just take
maybe-
a little break?
Maybe we'll be lucky and we'll be able to. This isn't the actual wedding, but a practice, and he just wants us there for that. As Talus will say.
Would Cyranish have gotten that sort of vibe? Or is it more, I want you there because it's going to be the actual wedding?
Roll insight.
Roll insight for Cyranish. Okay, buddy. That is Cyranish's, by the way.
Yep. It's leading more towards he wants to be wed.
Okay, not a practice. Not a practice.
Keep your hopes up.
If I had to guess, it's because he actually wants to be wed and he wants to get this over with. So, we're probably going to need to hurry it up. At best, we have an extra day. And you guys heard him. There's apparently siege weapons. All before Manfredonia. So, I don't know how true that is. But, hey.
Is it possible to organize a scouting party?
I
won't-
think he wants us to leave now, and yeah, I want to take my demons with me and shove them down his throat.
We can take our time as long as we are actively on our way. That way we can get a little bit of extra rest for those who need it. And Kenji's gonna slowly put their bow back down.
Sir Holtz is going to move his hand away from his gun.
Thank God, I don't need to catch any bullets or arrows. Thank you both for putting down your weapons. And Lightning starts walking over towards some mug of wine and throws one at both of them. Drink. Bastards. Fucking Christ. So, if what I get is true, from whatever the spyglass was, and by pulling the pins, we disconnected Princess from whatever forces he has, or from draining whatever the forces of the land were. That means you're connected to them. Do you happen to know how he was using those? Sir Holmes?
He looks, roll an insight check for me because he's furrowing his brow and he has opened his mouth to respond. It seems like he's waiting for something as he pulls a hand up to feel his throat and he says, I do. And he starts to try and talk again, and he looks to Kanju again, and his eyes just go wide, and then looks back to you. You've seen how much damage he could take, correct?
Yeah.
He was literally siphoning the very essence of this plane of existence to fuel his regeneration and his magic. While he is connected to the heart, and while the heart is powered up, he has an unlimited font of magic at his disposal.
And would the heart...
That's why he was constantly talking to you in your head.
For fuck's sake. Of course it was. Of course it was. Why wouldn't it be?
I
Why
was
can't you just
hoping we
use his
could
own?
con him into talking to you in your head a bunch and then kill him, but
It's never that simple. I wish it was that simple. but it's not.
yeah, I knew it wasn't gonna be that easy.
If you hadn't pulled the pins, we wouldn't be able to oppose him. You could wail on him for days. Hell, you could hit him with the force of an army, and he would just piece himself back together.
Okay, Victoria, this is a very specific question. By we, does he mean we as the party, or we as in someone else? Insight check?
Insight check.
Hey, that, nope.
Oh my god.
Lightning is just drawing a blank at this point. And thinking that, oh, to the party. Well, it's a good thing you guys pulled it at the Amber when you did. So that's good.
Good thing my dad saved me when he could.
Yeah.
And I'll fully
You also do great
holster the
times.
bow.
Anyhow, what's this new glowing portal? And he'll open the spyglass up and look directly at it.
So,
Ooh, shiny.
here's kind of what happens when you do that. Imagine you took a magnifying glass up and you pointed it at the sun and burned your eye. It's kind of like that.
Okay, too bright. Gotcha. Oh. He rubs his good eye in.
Do we see that without the spyglass?
Yeah, you can see this weird green swirling energy in the sky.
I wanted more details than just glowing spot. Ow.
Do it from the side. Don't do it directly at the giant ball of energy.
Yeah,
Maybe that'll
put it
help.
like through your shirt. Like, yeah, like put your shirt over it and then look through it.
I
You
mean,
know
I
what, I-
wasn't even talking about that. I was talking about like beside the portal. But yeah, that works too, probably.
I will do that next time. But for now, the heart, you said? It was channeling the powers
Yes.
through that too?
Yes. The heart likely will still stand, but by channeling and conquering the fanes of the land, he's created a way that the heart of sorrow could never be expended.
What's the heart of sorrow?
He reaches up to his neck again and just seems confused by all of this and says,
Yes, yes, we get it. You're not normally able to talk about it. Could you speed this up? We're on a time crunch.
I cannot. This is. I absolutely cannot. This is flavor text and is an important part of setting the scene, you see. So, no, I cannot speed this
I get no
along.
fucking flavor in this place. I hate it here.
No, I don't know. You got
My
plenty
wine
of
has no
flavor.
flavor for
Oh.
you. Oh shit!
What are you, British?
What is British?
No, I'm pissed. I hate
It's
Oh, you're piss tasting.
It's an aspect
That is
of
my
his
wine.
curse. It's kind of present every cycle, the heart of sorrow. It's a source of power for him. It's a source of regeneration. It's a source of free usage of magics.
So can we destroy it? Is it internal? Is it external? Is it a giant glowing chain?
It's a giant glowing fucking heart the size of like maybe 5 horses.
If it can't be extinguished, can it be stalled?
You'd-
Paused.
I will say this. I will say this. Just by fighting him, and he will he's like looking around, getting really nervous now. You can exhaust it just by fighting him.
What if we attack it directly?
Then you break it
No.
for the cycle.
Hmm.
My
Well,
God, I
Lightning's
can
gonna point out
actually talk about
directly-
all of this.
Where is it?
Lightning's gonna point directly at the middle tower.
The middle tower.
That tower.
Yes.
Right there.
Pointed out before.
Sir Holtz.
Indeed.
It
Yes,
tastes
Kanju.
Caustic, doesn't it? Whatever's letting this happen.
Tastes vile.
Yeah.
Do I have a thing for that? You know what? Just drink some more tea. Get it down your throat. Something sweet should help with that.
It is a bad taste in my mouth right now.
I mixed up a bunch of random stuff into what you think might be a health potion, but
He's only gonna
yeah,
touch the
maybe
wine.
this'll help.
No, thank you. I'll just have the wine.
Oh, you don't want the tea? Okay, fine. And speaking of
Here,
health
can't you
potions,
try this? It might help that vile taste in your mouth.
No, don't tell me. I probably shouldn't.
speaking of health potions, though, Bernadine, is Bernadine around?
Yeah.
No.
She's just sitting with you guys.
Oh, shit.
Manfred said she was not.
Lightning is gonna walk over to the bakes and ask for health potions and how much they'd cost, if she has them here. We can just skip this to get back to the more important part.
Here you go. She'll pass you 3. 50 gold.
Can do. Back down to 38. Wonderful. All right. And Lightning is gonna pass one to Kaltoris and
Regular?
just regular and Cyranesh.
I have 8 platinum. I'm willing to get towards a
That's
fucking
8.
healing potion. What?
That's 80 gold.
Yeah, I'll happily buy a health potion. I haven't had one for like the last 7 encounters.
Well,
I
I'll
didn't have many, and I used the shit out of.
tell you what. I'll go looking around the place. Hand me your platinum. I will go find some health potions. Okay?
Yep, and
Here,
I'll
I'll
hand
come
him the
with you,
full
so
8.
I could just take them. And what little money we don't have, yes, let's go.
All right, Cyranesh, give me 100. And Cyranesh tosses 100 to him. And they'll be out going to get healing potions.
You, Kresk and Terry, gather up all the demons. Put them in the town center.
Yes, man, we're gonna gather up all of the demons in the town center.
The health potions and anything we need to start a war.
Unfortunately, the big gorilla man drank all the health potions we had.
Punch him for me. Yeah?
You're not my boss, man.
Bombs. Do we have literally anything to wage a war?
Yeah, like we could build a siege cannon if you like, or like a trebuchet.
Yeah, to both of those. There's also people sieging here. Maybe you could sneakily kill them and take theirs.
You mean the 187 people outside of the village that we've been tracking?
Probably.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to come tell you about that. I forgot, man.
And how many demons do I have still alive?
I don't know, man. They're all being finicky with their illusion magic.
But I need their help.
If everybody's at Velaki, does it not mean that they're not at the castle? Or whatever, your little one, your name.
Kreskin Tracy.
Yeah, man, my name's Kreskin Tracy. That's what the boss says.
Yes, it is. You better not forget it.
He starts carving it into his arm.
It's one way to do it. Now, be gone and gather my forces, please.
Well, okay, I'll get.
Did you have popcorn while I was sleeping? Yeah. Can I have popcorn now? Please?
At 10. You want popcorn at 10.
We're role playing, yes. The dungeon master is fueled by snackies. The dungeon master, I can only role play if I am fed a constant stream of snacks, money, and affection.
Well, you got 2 of those at least.
Unrelated while she's out of the room making that, I'm going to turn the AC on because it's hot.
Stinky.
Y'all know what? Y'all know what pissed me off, and y'all know what should be a thing? Some of that money that we use to boost the Nitro server should go towards the server owner. It's silly that it don't.
Yeah, it should go towards me. The
I need,
server owner.
I need Dosh. I need your Dosh. I need all your Dosh coins.
Revenue stream for VTubers?
No, I could never. I could never.
No, who's gonna go shopping with? What was it? Was it Siernash or was it Lightning?
Manfred's
It was
going
Lightning.
just so he can commandeer stuff without paying.
Siernash, you should come with. I think
Huh?
I'll go with Lightning.
What do you... Someone else needs to watch the camp, because we still have a bunch of exhausted people here. So I am staying here, or you can take Lightning.
I can
Lightning,
stay
if you don't
here.
mind going alone, I really need to talk to Siernash. And they're being stubborn.
Sirnesh, I can stay here. Liang will say. I'm fine. Go on.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Sirnesh is gonna walk with Kenji then.
Plus, I got the guy who won't quit playing his instruments. Thank you.
Little Blue
Taurus.
instinctively follows Sirnesh.
All right, come on, buddy. And Little Blue gets on top of Sirenesh's shoulders.
Tell Taurus is going to go invisible and follow you guys so Kanji doesn't kill you while you're out alone.
Thank God, you guys have zero trust in this poor jackalope.
No! Not anymore, I don't.
I laid it all out to bear, now everyone's like, "Oh no, she's a psycho."
You're
Ugh.
both
He also
psychos.
bit me yesterday, so
You tried to take a book when I was not me.
that's fine. I asked nicely, and that's what happened. But you still
Yeah,
bit
yeah,
me.
I nicely bit your flesh off. Yeah.
Well, there is 2 Sireneshes and 2 Little Blues flanking you. What do you do?
I'm gonna fuck you up.
As we walk. I assume the shadows are doing the same thing.
What?
Y'all are giving me white girl on a couch vibes.
I'll fuck you up. I don't care how many I need to do, but you know, if I have 3 of me, I'll fuck you up even more.
Oh, I can't wait.
You know what? I'm not gonna go invisible. I'm just gonna stalk you from behind. I don't give a fuck if you see me. I'm not gonna use a spell, even though it's a free daily.
Ooh, you got me in the eyeball with the light. Ooh, oh, you
I'm
got
just
me
picturing
again.
a light bulb touching your eyeball now.
Ah.
I have some
Ow.
very bright lights, Kenju, and you've seen them.
How'd you make this so fast?
Have I?
That's a minute and 30 seconds in that microwave.
Dang. That's a good ass
Yeah,
microwave.
you've seen them.
Did you guys
It's been
know the
too good.
popcorn bag has that little opening
If
on
I
the
leave it
top?
for the full
Because if
time,
you
it's
shake it
best
upside
it'll
down
burn
before you
the
open it, it gets all the unpopped kernels out?
I think I've seen and
That's
heard that before.
incorrect.
I'll fucking fight you.
That's
I'm kind of
incorrect.
scared. This is the first time I've had popcorn since the root canal. I stopped eating popcorn because originally the pain I felt in my tooth was caused by eating popcorn.
Yeah, no, I can't. I refuse to eat popcorn now because of the shells. It's too risky for them to be caught, and I can't help it. I can't stand it. Nope. Anyways, before I start this conversation, let's see if.
Sirish and Little Blue. It's great.
It just
Sarah
while they're
Dash and Little
walking.
Blue just going off on an adventure. We gotta kill everybody.
No.
Oh, we're gonna kill at least 2 people.
Maybe. We'll see.
Hell yeah.
Alright, what was it, Kanju, that you wanted?
Andrew is currently, like, while they're walking, is trying to, like, as if they're looking for words. If, when this fight does go down, and you are in a position to, take the sun sword from him.
Well, I could ask for it now.
I don't know if that'd work out, because then we just lose someone who's pretending to be our ally.
To be honest, someone pretending to be our ally doesn't seem like they should have the sword. But
I'll let you figure that out, because I don't know how much longer I'm able to do this.
That's fair.
Be so open and figure about what's actually happening.
If I do, I'm gonna give you my axe, okay, Little Blue? That way you have
And
something
your
magical.
axe. But I already have a
Yeah.
sword.
Are you gonna give him Kuzco's poison too?
What?
Never mind.
The poison meant for Cusco?
Yeah. No, never mind.
You mean Cusco's poison? That one?
Cusco's poison?
What? Sirinash is confused.
You get turned
Oh,
into
the-
a llama when you drink it.
What's a llama? Is that like a bean? Like a llama bean?
No, that's something that lives in the mountains.
Wait, the beans live in the mountains?
Some do, yeah, I guess.
Why do beans live in mountains?
I don't know, because the soil good up there.
Oh, fair enough. What's soil?
The stuff we're walking on right now. I assume we're just walking on grass or something like that as we walk away.
I don't know. Kinda strange.
So, okay, so you want me to have the sun sword. Gotcha. Try to pickpocket it off him or something. In battle. Gotcha.
I mean, you could also just cut off his hand and take it or something. I'll let you figure that out.
He needs that hand to fire his gun, which is, you know what? He's range. I'll just ask him, because I'll be in the melee of it, if I can have the sun sword. Yeah.
If you can
That'll work.
manage that, you're the chosen one. Go for it.
You see, I am clearly a wizard with words. Deception check. The best with words, one might say.
I don't even know what I'd roll against that. Perception?
Insight.
Insight?
Insight. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
absolutely.
you totally
Yeah.
believe Cyrano. His skills are
Nice.
nice.
Has she stabbed you in the back yet? Nope. Okay, I can't kill her yet. Nope. Still not yet.
Alright, well. I'll see if I can talk with Sir Holtz. Anyhow, do you think anywhere is gonna have potions, or I think
I
they're
have
probably
no-
all gone?
I don't know. No, I've been kind of having to hide lately because, you know, my fur kind of fucking glows like a zombie. And everyone was scared of zombies for a little bit, so like I don't know where anyone is at this point.
At this point, I don't think they care. So
Probably, you got a good point.
you know what? Actually, let's head over to that herbal shop. See if they have anything to either make a potion or have potions in there. It said it was closed, but Cyranesh is gonna walk there.
Who
He's
needs,
gonna knock.
who needs hinges?
We can steal it.
That, yeah. And he'll go ahead and knock on the door, see if anyone answers, or if he hears.
There's a knock in return.
Whoa.
And Cyranesh is
Come on
gonna
in.
No, I can't do that. I have Chris around. God damn it.
Do.
Who's there?
Can we come in?
There's no response.
I mean, we can just pop the hinges.
Have you tried jiggling the door handle?
Yeah, Cyranesh is gonna try the door handle, see if it's just unlocked.
It is unlocked. You open the door and you start to walk into this already ransacked apothecary. There's nobody in here. Make an active perception check.
And
Can I as well?
Absolutely.
Cyranesh's is 16 for passive. That is Cyranesh's, by the way.
Yeah, you're
I'm just.
certain that there's nobody in here.
Well, that was weird.
That was very weird. I wonder if they got anything to smoke in here.
Probably do, but I don't think we need that right now. Cyranesh is gonna
But I
walk
heard
around the
smoking is
counter.
cool, but I want to smoke.
Is there a doorway leading into another room?
He'll walk around the counter and start checking potions and stuff.
You step into a building that has a counter on the northern side, and there is a door to a back room on the western side of the building, kind of a little bit behind the counter area.
Is it open?
It is closed at the moment. You see various bits of already strewn about, like bags that have been ripped open and gotten into. You see tons of like empty tea boxes, and as you're rummaging through, like you can definitely tell somebody has had their pick of this place already. But roll me an investigation check.
No, it can't be a perception? Like, right. Okay, still.
With your good ass eyes, though, you do spot that there's a bunch of like bricks of some kind of an herb that are just like still behind a display case that have been untouched, as well as a couple of bags of tobacco that haven't been touched. They're also behind that display case. With your investigation check, you do find a finished health potion underneath like the counter, like in that little, the little toe guard, so you don't wind up kicking stuff.
Okay. Cyranesh is gonna put that on the counter. Keep his
I'm gonna-
echo right next to it.
I'm gonna yoink it off the counter. It's mine.
That's for Kanju.
Oh. Not
He's been good
anymore.
play. Yeah. But you know what you can do? I can show you how to pick a lock. So he's gonna take his
Ooh.
lockpicking
I'll
tools.
watch for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, give them back. I have my own set now.
With the extra pick you broke, or two. Yeah.
I've casted mending on them.
What are Talus and the Yang up to while they're rummaging around in there?
I'm just watching people at this point, so I imagine one's playing music while the other person's playing bodyguard. Make it short and sweet. Not much is going on.
You start to hear a voice in your head.
So we're approaching an ending to the story, I see.
Maybe. After all, he did said it could restart.
What do you want out of it?
2 more years. 2 more years.
There's a couple options here. I guess this place probably isn't very friendly, so we'll find another place. We'll go elsewhere.
Elsewhere, then. Well,
Sure, what the bunny was saying. Well, places he came from.
then secure me
He
souls
came
and
from.
power in this place, and our deal will still stand. I have no reason to lord over you anymore at this point. You're cooperating willingly. I think this benefits us both.
Well,
Do me a favor, though.
listen.
I'll let you speak with your friend, and I won't eat them. I'll stop consuming their soul. If you bring me some replacements, I want every bride of Strahd.
Ooh. Sorry.
The question being, could you handle Strahd himself?
As we currently stand, you and I, one-on-one versus him. He has a magical advantage. If you can provide me some more fuel, I can provide you more mobility. You like closing the gap, don't you?
Indeed.
If you can fuel me with the power of the brides and their souls, I can enable you that mobility more often.
Problem comes to figuring out how to prevent the reset. Do you have any idea of any way we could prevent this from happening? Because otherwise,
I'm going to be
this
honest
isn't the
with
first
you.
time this conversation has happened. This is the first time this conversation has happened, right?
I'm sure this is the first time we've conversed this way, but I'm going to be honest with you. I'm an ambitious wizard trapped in a magical weapon he made. This is a little bit out of my element.
Hold on. I'm checking something. Give it a dice roll. That's really no. Okay. I was gonna ask something, but I would just avoid it. Not think about it. Then I'll ask it. Either way, after a few moments of sitting there silently, I ask, is Aramak your real name?
Aramak is my true name now, but it
Aramak.
wasn't.
What is your true name?
Well, it's my true name now. You're going to laugh at this, trust me. I was once known as Jonathan. Though Jonathan is not my true name, Aramak is my true name.
Okay, so I'll remember that. I'll try to remember that.
That, holding your life above your head thing? Sorry. I needed assurance that you would continue to sustain me.
If we absorb the 4 brides, is it possible that you could absorb Strahd? Or whatever, eat him? Devour?
I can try. I'm absolutely hoping that I can feed off of him even if I can't consume him. Even an ounce of that power is beneficial.
Since if everything works correctly and everything works out, You get your side of the deed, I feed my side of the deal. The curse ends. You're not going to continue to put my life over my head, are you?
Are you asking to break up?
What? No, what? That's not what I said. I figured you'd go your own way.
I still need somebody to swing me. Does that make sense? You're kind of how I interact with the world at the moment.
So there's no way to get you out.
I'm looking for a way. I say looking.
If you devoured him, maybe you'll come out like a genie or something.
If I come out like a genie, then traveling companions could be fun. I mean, besides, you lose your shadow step.
We can do other things besides gray skies.
But that I will not hold things above your head if this all works out. I should stop that. You've proven yourself that you're not going to fuck me over.
It's a little confusing, but it's okay. It's good. So I'm not a curse. Is it a curse? Wait. So you're a curse wizard. This is hard to take in.
I would like to think of myself as more of like a lesser deity, granted the power I reached, but I was once just a man who made a really cool sword, and then things happened, and now I'm stuck inside of it. I don't want to elaborate on those things. It's really personal to me.
That's, well, perhaps, mayhap, we get out of here.
Yes.
Maybe we can find a way to get you out of the sword.
Well, certainly. That'd be cool. If we do, maybe I can still find a way to keep letting you borrow my magic if you keep doing favors for me that are beneficial. Which, by the way, speaking of that, have you ever considered slashing someone immediately after jumping through that shadow step I grant you?
Yeah, but they're usually just slightly out of range.
Try it
No,
sometime.
I think I tried it. I think I did try it once. I want to say I did. We'll do it again.
Go ahead and modify down on that piece of paper that you're maintaining, like the list of piece of paper. I think it's a handout. If you're able to modify that, if you're not, then don't worry about it. We'll get it. But note down that when you shadow step, you now have advantage on an attack immediately after doing so. I call this strategy the Sneaky Beaky. It's kind of a working name. I honestly, I hate this place. This place sucks. Get me out of here, please! I don't want to be in Barovia anymore.
Don't want to be in Barovia. All you see is, yeah, okay, buddy. I'd be more worried about getting outside that sword, but I got you.
No, this place is awful. It sucks.
Sarah should be glad to know because I had him prepared to kill both of us if something else happened.
I would be disappointed if you didn't have any plans to betray me, honestly.
He'll be ecstatic because he can kick it and relax a little bit on that, and maybe for once get a night with the hat that he got so long ago.
I do like that hat. Well, we've touched just wanted to catch up, and we're approaching an end of a chapter. So I just wanted to touch base with you.
Well,
Anyways, I'm not going to respond after you speak again because I'm done speaking. I never was good at socialization. Goodbye.
Goodbye. And Tellus is gonna be like, "What the hell have you been talking to?" Don't worry about it, man. And back to playing.
Does everybody in this fucking party have a talking weapon?
I ain't got shit, alright?
Siranesh,
I don't.
eyes sprout out of your axe, and a little mouth appears and says, "Hey, I'm Slicey, the tree cutter." Done with it. Nope. I have a rule: no talking weapons. All right, fellows and lads, back in the apothecary, looting around. Kanju, were you looking in that back room?
Yeah, absolutely.
The only thing you really find in the back room, other than a couple more, you do find like a box that, like a crate, that the lid is on loose enough that you can just pry it off with your hands. No need to whip a tool out or struggle. You open the crate and you see like there's just a whole bunch of like smoking pipes in there. There's like long Gandalf Shire pipes. There's like little short pipes. There's even ones that are like practically only just like a glass tube with like a little catch at the end of it.
I want the most elegant looking motherfucking one in there.
You're gonna take like it's like a really well seasoned dark oak wood with like embellished spirals of gold and silver along it.
Yep.
It's long as fuck. It's kind of bigger than you.
Nice. Yeah, absolutely. It's mine now.
And as soon as you smoke from it, you start hearing voices in your head.
That's only a 19. For some reason, it added a +4.
You also, the lot of you looking through, do find that there is a skull with a placard underneath it, just like sitting in the corner.
What is it? What's it say?
Apparently, there's just the word Yorick underneath the skull.
I make the skull smoke from the pipe.
Some party city ass bullshit skull.
Hold on, you take the pipe over to the skull?
Yeah.
What herbs do you pack it with?
Well, Siranesh is currently getting some tobacco out of a display case.
Yeah, Siranesh, pack that shit in and light it. Come here.
Sure. And he'll grab a bag of tobacco and just put it in the pipe, pack it in there, then light it up. He's got a tinderbox on him.
You know that triggers me, right?
Or you said to light it up.
You bring the pipe over.
Wait.
You bring the pipe over to the skull that's just like on the shelf, and Siranesh lights it, and you like lift it up a little bit. The jaw has a hinging mechanism upon it, and you put the pipe to it, and you're like sitting here kind of feeling a little bit goofy for a little bit because like, what are you doing? And then suddenly you hear this, like, you see that the embers start to glow, and you see smoke being drawn from the pipe.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Now that's a fancy skull.
Oh, look at this thing's kind of heavy. I can't look close. What's it doing?
Oh, yeah, come here.
You look up.
Siranesh
You look up, and the skull. Kanju, the skull has indeed like drawn from the pipe, and there is smoke contained within it now. And then the skull opens up and lets out the smoke, and the smoke comes out initially in 3 rings. A 4th ring shoots through the center of it, and immediately following that 4th ring is a smoky horse with a skeletal rider on top of it wielding a sword. And that one goes through all 4 of the rings.
Wait a minute.
Can you talk? I feel like I've heard your name before.
Yeah, something like Yorick Glenbrick, something like that.
Yeah.
But isn't that horse or that rider the person we got the forge cart from? I think he'd like his skull
I
back.
wrote it down.
What light sources do you have on you right now?
Cyranesh has a lantern.
The only
Your lantern goes out.
Down is Benris, the old man. He owned the forge.
He'll take his lantern and he'll try to relight it.
I
Roll
got-
a flat
what
d20
was
for
that
me.
last name?
Glenbrick.
I got a yours, Glenbrick. Is the lightning wizard who's currently in Bismarck.
You're fumbling with your tinderbox as the temperature in this room is dropping.
Oh, what's happening? What's happening?
I don't know. You guys are on my shoulders. You should be looking out, right?
Yeah, I'm looking around.
The skull
Human
has
senses.
gone back to a resting position after it blew out that smoky rider.
What if
Did he respond to me questioning it?
It did not.
we hold the jawed mechanism down so it stays open?
Cyranesh is going to summon his echo, and you can hop from Cyranesh to the echo to do whatever you want to the skull.
Yep. I'm gonna use an arrow to like kind of pry it, keep it down, versus using my fingies.
You're noticing that the jaw is kind of like trying to fight you. Like the lower jaw is like keeping the teeth together. Doesn't want the arrow in its mouth.
I will take my invisible mage hand and poke it in its eye socket.
I'll bat it away.
It's invisible.
Cyranesh,
Oh, it's
he
the smoke
doesn't
then.
mind.
I'm batting
You're
away
all-
the smoke.
You're all doing this, and like smoke is like spilling out of the eye socket as you poke it. Otherwise, nothing else.
I pick it up with the invisible mage hand.
Is it still getting colder, by the way?
It is just remaining as cold as it got just now, about 20 degrees colder. And you pick it up, and the placard is attached to it. It's on like a little stand.
Cyranesh is going to look around for any ghosts, by chance?
Interesting. Make a ghost check. You should have a skill on your character sheet specifically for ghost hunting.
Ah, yes, I see.
Yeah, so
Oh
make
my
a
God,
ghost
this
buster
is
check.
That one, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I also have one of those now.
You're not seeing anything more out of the ordinary, nothing invisible. Just this room. And that weird skull you picked up.
Well,
Well, we got a friend now. I guess it's coming with us.
yeah, and I'm taking these, and he takes all the tobacco and the 3 blocks of whatever it was that are in the display case.
You take those 3
Bringing with me the
bricks.
smoke pipe.
Yeah? Ghost chest.
You know, that didn't fucking work.
What is it though that a
Supposed to have
natural one is a
plus
14?
99 modifier.
All right, you take those out of the apothecary after having secured that potion and that weird skull.
Andrew, you have a potion now. Regular
Okay,
healing.
Thank you. Okay.
'Kay.
Cord.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, now it works.
Okay, and did Cyranesh find any more herbs for his healer kit, or no?
You're going to go ahead and say that you've added 5 more uses.
5 more uses? Excellent!
Do I find anything more than a skull with my check?
No.
Okay, so 3 bricks of plant matter.
And I'm bringing the pipe too.
Hey, Little Blue, did you ever pick that lock yet? Which he's gone, so.
I mean, I was showing him how, but not much you can do.
Does a 20 do it?
I think I was just picking the display case open to grab the stuff.
Yeah. So it opened.
Then
There's like a real kind of like gross smell coming from those bricks that you took with you. It's kind of like a really strong, earthy, herbally smell. A little bit like roadkill in some ways.
what's the name of this place?
The name of this place was the Valaki crossed out Wachovia crossed out Manfredonia Potion Store.
Oh. And, well, I guess, we'll head back. We got a potion, but, well, that's all we're gonna get.
When I
from
was
the-
mentioning those names of yours, Glenvrick is in Bismarck, did it do any response or Venris?
No, the skull has made no responses to you other than blowing out a cool ass smoke thing.
So Sirnesh, I said Venris. I remember Venris owning the forge. Do you remember something different than me? I mean, I don't really take notes. I just have a decent memory for stupid shit that I care about.
Cyranash
call
is
it out.
gonna... he's gonna grab his book, and he's gonna take a look through it. Running away from the thing, of course.
Because that was one of the things I wrote down.
Run it away, run it away, run it away now.
That's one of the things my character would have written down, so then clearly I should have access to it.
Hinji, do you have
You
the
have a-
keen mind feature on your real life person?
I have the quinoa on my real life person.
Honestly, it was probably someone else. I know yours, Glenvrick, was a lightning wizard, but still, what the fuck? God
Yeah,
damn it! You don't need to regurgitate your entire book. Slam.
Myrtle Wimplebottom.
You now have access to what I remember. I told you everything in the 30 seconds we take to walk wherever.
Yeah, no, we're just walking back to camp because Kanju got his healing bottle.
I need to go to the fucking armor because I am short a pair of studded leather.
Did you just call me short?
Of course you're short, but that has nothing to do with what I said.
Wow.
Did
No,
somebody
don't-
say
I,
the armorer? Kaz is going to say after consuming his whole ass steak.
Yeah, but he also stole my money and my clothes, so I'm
Yes,
broke.
he stole all of my stuff too. Let's loot around in there. Perhaps there's enough for all resources that the two of us working
Yeah.
together can get
I mean,
some defensive means on us.
sure,
Be right
we
back,
can
guys.
do
I'm
that.
so sorry.
Crafting is my armor and weapons is my specialty.
Huh?
What?
What?
Huh?
What?
What'd you call me?
How dare you, good sir? I am no mere dragon. We're good. No, Discord cut out for a second. I was like, the fuck happened?
Oh, Kaz and Keltoris are gonna go make some clothes.
Ah, okay, fair
Or
enough.
loot whatever's already there.
And Cyrnesh is gonna stay at the campsite. And ask Sir Holtz if, Sir Holtz,
Siranash.
so if we're going into the castle to save your wife, future bride to be, sorry,
She's not my bride to be.
I am getting people mixed up, my bad.
She was
rest
my
of it-
wife when originally, but Irina is her own person.
Alright. Do you want me to have the Sun Sword? Because I'm pretty sure I'll be in there
Oh, no thank you.
face to face with more.
I'll be
vampires.
in there face to face fighting them with you.
But you have a gun, and last I checked, you have some holy bullets still, right? Oh shit.
I do, but it's been a long time getting a hold of my sword again. I'd rather not part with it so soon.
All right. Fair enough, I suppose.
Do you need like a bottle of like... Do you need to deal holy damage too, yes?
Yeah, I was just feeling a bit inadequate for the fight, I should say, because,
Let me teach you something then.
yeah.
You can anoint your blade for a number of turns during combat using holy water. But you'll need to etch a couple runes into your blade to get it to stick.
Uh-huh. Cyranish is going to lay his axe flat out.
Ah, should be easy. It's already been touched with magic. Let's go to the forge cart.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yep.
So Arcane and Scriptibus is what we'll use, and he's going to take the blade and start to adorn it with a couple of symbols. There you are. After about an hour passes, he hands you back your axe.
All right. Thanks.
You ready for the good news or the bad news?
Bad news first.
Your axe is a sentient, talking magical weapon.
Why did you do this? Why?
I'm pulling your leg. I'm pulling your leg.
Okay.
Now, the bad news is you do need to anoint it with holy water, so it does have a cost to it, but this will grant it the ability to deal radiant damage for a number of turns.
Come on. In that case, I'll probably try to get to the tower and grab Kiltorus' stuff. I'm pretty sure he has that barrel in there. But yeah.
I need to be not a part of your planning for this.
Fair enough. Why is that?
Something happened recently regarding that rabbit. There's this dark presence about them, completely aliened me. And it being here has allowed me to be more forthright with you all. You're not wrong to have your suspicions about me.
Oh. Personally, I like to be more informed than not. So.
And that's the thing, is I normally would not have been able to be forthright with you at all about any of this.
Well,
It's like I'm a puppet. And my strings are missing right now.
There ain't no strings on me.
do you know who usually keeps your strings?
What do you think?
Cyranish is going to point over to the Amber Temple first. Those guys over there.
He's gonna point to the castle.
Insight check on that.
Am I with you guys still?
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
Oh my god. Am I with you guys? Or is this separate?
Cyranish and Sir Holtz are in the forge cart.
Gotcha.
talking about this. So if you want to eavesdrop, you can.
Nah.
Okay.
Insight. No, I'm kidding.
Insight check.
What did he mean if you want to eavesdrop?
I'm sure the bunny's sneaky enough. He can do it.
Oh, definitely.
What did that shopkeeper mean by the Glen is about 3 miles from here, you just follow the north road? What do you mean? What did he mean? He's giving you instructions. Yes, but why? Because you asked him for directions. But why would he help me, an adventurer?
Just a pesky adventurer wanting to steal his stuff. Alright. So, you're is this more like a vampire situation or more of a, different situation?
I told you. You were all correct in your speculation.
Yeah.
I'm
Great.
supposed to be around and act as another set of eyes and ears to keep track of adventurers. You're not wrong. You're completely right in your speculation, and I can speak about it now.
Good to know. Does Princess know that you do that?
Yes, he's frequently talks to me in my head.
Joy.
Where do you think I get my orders from?
It's like feeling a layer of butter being smeared on your brain every time he talks, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah, Kenju. Sorry about the hostilities earlier. You have to understand, I was afraid that by you bringing this to the forefront that it was going to trigger within me the requirement to start striking you all down. I was afraid that would happen.
Same here. I was gonna make sure both of us didn't leave that.
Oh, you view me. You would have been the first to fall.
No, lightning probably would have smacked you as you ran by. Let's be honest here. And probably stunned you. Then the rest of us would have gotten involved and you would have been laid the fuck out.
You think?
I
I'll
hope.
fucking kill you. Don't you try me.
I mean,
I'm
again,
small, but I am deadly.
we don't know how reincarnations handle their previous experiences. So for all we know, Sir Holtz is as strong as
I
Strahd.
haven't reincarnated in a very long time.
And what does that ring do, by the way? Or no, did Cyrano see the ring? Or...
Elicor, did you
We
make them
very
aware of the
obviously
ring?
asked about it out loud.
Yeah, we did
Okay.
ask about it. They did.
You know how this grants you... You know how, like, when you're trained to look out for things, you kind of have, like, a passive sense of your surroundings? Like, you keep an awareness about it?
Yeah.
This is an artifact known as the Tear of Lera. It was recently given back to me. It was a thing I owned that was loaned to somebody else for a time. Lera is a long-forgotten goddess of deception. She was known as a mother of lies, but gods can die, gods can live, rule, and fall just like mortals can. And her time eventually came to a close, and her legacy has been buried, but this is one of the artifacts of hers. This, in the same ways that those trained in keeping an eye on their surroundings passively can have an idea of what's going around, this allows me to passively be able to weave whatever tales I need. Only the most insightful among you would be able to see through the kind of deceptions this allows.
Good to know. Cyranish nods and just thinks to himself a little bit. Fucking great. We have a liar in our party. That's in his head, of course.
Man,
Alright.
Cyranish, you sure think loud.
I know, right? It's like my thoughts can be read.
It's nice because it cuts out that moment of hesitation where you have to craft something to say. You know, that moment of hesitation where people have to draw upon their insight. It cuts that out of the equation, so it's really good for like being able to think fast on your feet. You would be surprised at how disarming it can be for somebody when there's not even a moment of hesitation for them to ascertain the truth or not. If you don't have a reason to suspect somebody's lied to you, it makes telling the lie even easier. And that's kind of the kind of magics that this does. It's kind of like a 12 plus your proficiency plus your charisma kind of thing.
I see. Oh, good to know you have it at least, so...
Yeah, it's better me than the last person who had it.
I'm not gonna ask who it was.
Good.
And we cut to Lightning and Manfred. Lightning is still looking around for healing potions, even though they've said they've drank them all.
Where are the two of y'all looking around?
Lightning would have eventually
Door to
walked
door.
over.
You got any healing potions? No. You got any healing potions? Yeah, but I was
It's not
saving
just
it.
healing potions, it's any war supplies. Got any war supplies? Health potions, bombs, grenades, tanks, anything?
You obtain one copy of Sun Tzu's The Art of War.
Oh, I don't remember Sun Tzu.
Maverick needs to read.
There's enough like weapons between the townsfolk that they will be able to arm up. What you do find is that you can direct the efforts to start building yourselves a trebuchet. Yeah, within the Valaki, there were some unassembled parts of like siege weapons that you're now getting put together. You might have yourself 2 or 3 working trebuchets.
Okay.
There's all that charcoal that was outside of the armor shop. A little bit of it is being used right now by Keltoris and Kaz as they're in the process of affixing their armor together again. So Keltoris, roll me a d20 real quick. You are able to put yourselves together a studded armor. No +1.
Lightning would, after he got the Sun Tzu book, he'll start walking over to the ruins of the church. Here. Somehow, there's a bottle in there of healing potion variety. Investigation?
Yep.
Do I find a shield as well? Because I stole Manfred's while he was dead.
Nope.
Yeah, you can
He's
find a
kinda
shield in there.
half-heartedly- He's half-heartedly looking through there, and
It's something about the memories of what this place represented, and seeing it in the condition it's in is just a little bit heartbreaking that you guys made allies here, things happened. Now this place is just wreckage, the collapsed-in roof, no presence of nuns.
Vic,
Yay.
there was a list of corrupt individuals that I passed along to Bernadine
Yeah.
to shake down. That is specifically in my notes.
Yep.
Did they shake any shit down for us to get?
The shake has been shook, and what they've been holding out on you guys is golden gems.
any of those gems happen to be worth 500 gold pieces?
Damn, you guys rolled really bad on... Okay, so that's gonna be 10 platinum, 100 gold, and 250 copper pieces. As for your gems... Roll me a D100 to see if any of those are worth over 500.
Oh, okay.
And Sirnesh.
Yeah. You want me to roll? Okay.
Yeah. You found 1 diamond worth over 500.
Did you say it was 1 platinum or 10?
10 platinum.
Manfred took all of that.
Lightning. Would Lightning have found this gem?
Lightning
Or
found it.
gotten? He'll quickly pocket it and just store it in his coat real quick. As
What
we
was
keep
the-
going through.
Silver and copper.
It was gold and copper, silly.
Oh, gold and copper. It's 100 gold, right? And
Hundo
how
gold
much?
and 250. 250 compers.
Alright. Did I find anything with my low 100 or no?
No.
Okay.
As for the gems, take your pick of an assortment of like 37 gemstones.
And this. Is there anywhere else we should visit outside of town?
What's that value on them?
What's that value on them? Take your
There's
pick.
a total of 30.
Take your pick. If you got some spells, then tally up like 3 or 4 uses of some spells that need gems.
I did with that demon Nomicon, damn it, but I don't now. 4th level spells don't require shit. A pearl, I guess. Since that was robbed of me.
Yeah, the pearl would be useful.
Give that back to Keltaurus. But I unprepared it. No, rubies I think are one, and maybe just more diamonds. Because you can always just grind them for dust. Because that is the important one for Raider Restoration, too.
Great.
So, even if it's 500 gold worth of dust, it can't be used for Revivify. How much do
Lightning
you want it
is
to be?
keeping that.
No, I mean in the assortment.
Oh,
Yeah.
but no,
So it
Lightning
could
is
still be
keeping the
500.
500. He's keeping the 500 gold
No,
piece
I get
diamond.
that. I'm just saying,
Yeah,
even
no.
if it was 500 worth of random ones, it couldn't be used for Revivify. 100 could be, though.
We
Or
only do
the
500
1-minute one.
kgs here.
Nah. Oh,
It
I
was
was
guys
wrong. I do need Revivifies.
Unfortunately,
Hey.
guys, this is where I have to call it, so I have a shift in a couple hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, fair enough.
Alright. How many 300 gold piece diamonds do I get, Victoria?
3 hundo?
Yeah, 3 hundo.
How many 3 hundos? 4.
There's 300. 4
Four.
Revivifies. That's the 1-minute Revivify, guys.
Okay.
And
Don't I
both
have
me
okay, so
and... Well, as
I-
soon as Manfred levels up, he can change spells and get Revivify.
I will
and-
say, before I go, guys, I do have a diamond worth 500 GP.
Nah.
You bitch! You've been holding out on us! How
Okay.
I've had it for so long.
Would you mind if we
sure
use
I
that
gave you that.
either? Can you?
I don't know, guys. It's real shiny. I was thinking about bringing back my dad with it, but he's here, so I don't know.
I'm right here. You don't need to bring me back to life.
You need a
I mean, I
very
don't
big
know what
gold
happens when you die
Revivify.
after you've died.
I don't know. I'd prefer you to find out.
No.
I will,
As they say, fuck around, find out. Am I right?
I will look into Swampy's eyes and see, no, Swampy, Sirenesh's eyes, and see how badly they need this.
So, if you're trying to bring your daddy back with that, you need one like 100 times bigger than that. Maybe even 1,000 times bigger.
You don't need one. I'm already alive again. Like I said, I've been living in the Beastlands.
Picture him like
Whoa.
the big bunny. Dumbo. That's how I picture him in my head. I love it. Okay.
Just with antlers? Oh, yeah, I see it.
Yeah. Oh my god. I've got to staple some antlers onto him and make that his token.
Yep, please.
Well, I was gonna, if we found another one, I was going to revive Easemark with it. Though I know Lightning wants Gresh revived, so.
Here you have his body
Well,
in complete pristine order.
if it helps, Kenji will pull out this very, very well precision cut 500G fucking diamond.
This is awesome. This is awesome. I forgot about this. At this moment, I pull out the tablet on my end and start messing with it. Trying to get a hold of you guys.
Oh.
What?
Tablet.
What's happening?
Beeloo-doo,
Oh.
beeloo-doo,
Yeah, I should have
beeloo-doo-doo.
one and someone should have the other one still, yeah?
You mean,
Beeloo-doo,
the one
beeloo-doo.
Keltar
This
is?
is bag.
Ah,
Both of the cell phones were captured.
they
in
were.
our-
Oh, Madre, that's right, yeah.
If
I
you don't
forgot.
have your
Beeloo-doo,
inventory when you
beeloo-doo,
were captured.
beeloo-doo-doo.
I wish. I'm sitting there in pink clothing or whatever. I don't fucking know. Sure. we're good.
as
I
a-
wish we had those.
As a closing point for the session tonight, do you guys want to hit up Garland's Garish Garments now that its owner is no longer on this like
fuck yeah,
realm of being
yeah.
alive? So
Yeah.
They have a magical robe.
anything flavorful you want, you've got now. Elicor can help you get it sized and fitted so you can look exactly how you fucking want going into this. But also roll me an investigation check.
Investigation?
Sure. Who's good at that other than me with disadvantage?
Lightning is gonna roll it with advantage with Siranesh helping him.
Yeah, that works. I have a +5 minus negatives. I'll look too, just to see how shitty I am, okay?
Hey.
With Manfred
I have a
kicking over
5.
stuff looking too. Great, that's with Manfred helping kick everything over.
Now we all gonna look fly except for Lightning.
Why
The bar-
would you
the-
look shy? I already
bar-
look pristine.
Yeah. the bard is already. Yeah. Garish.
Kenji's probably gonna mishmash their way into something that's from their like culture.
Wait,
I
disguises.
have on a robe that somehow looks like a full set of chainmail.
Okay, but it's the chainmail that people use to like have for non-cut gloves when they're handling knives. A bunch of those.
I'm gonna look for the
am
fancy
paired
crap
in
I usually
3
wear.
different disguises, and one of them's kind of semi-permanent. Okay.
Wait,
All right, good night, guys. I really appreciate the fun tonight.
Yep.
good night, bud.
Right.
Also, Vic, goddamn, thanks for the stress streams. I guess.
Don't worry about it.
Mwah.
We love you,
Love you.
Kenju.
Later,
Oh,
buddy.
before I go,
Yeah.
since
Have you
I
been
don't have.
murdered yet?
Kenju, you found one too. So before you go, do you want the Cloak of Elvenkind or the Cloak of Protection you found?
Protection. What's Elvenkind do?
Because those are the two cloaks that the both of you guys found looking through the place.
I assume protection just raises my DC, my AC.
Yeah, it's an.
What if you
attack
take
that's
the Cloak of Elvenkind and give somebody else the Cloak of Protection?
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Very
yeah.
good. It's good for you, making you sneaky.
Oh, I won't be at
not-
disadvantage anymore.
multiplier attunement.
You will not be at disadvantage because it's the Cloak of Elvenkind.
Yeah, but hey, don't remember, you are no longer attuned to your non-magical bow.
True.
Which is also
Yeah.
true.
Okay, I need someone to add that to my inventory because I'm not going to remember next week.
Gotcha. I will do that now because I'm not going to remember next week. We know
I'll
how
leave
this
a
goes.
note
I
to remind you
got
next
my
week to do this today.
I got my. It's in there.
All right.
Your bow won't be
Good.
magical until I get my bag of holding back either.
So basically, I just lost my good weapon for the rest of the campaign.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good job.
We can go back to
be able to
using you as a
empty
weapon.
my bag of holding. Because the next item I make, my bag of holding disappears.
Hey,
That's-
A bunch of
DM.
shit in it.
Yeah.
What would the chances be that my dad gives me a super epic boss fight bow?
If we level up, I get another infusion slot though.
Yeah. It is very likely you guys have
Or
one
level.
last level up. I think you're probably going to be having your one last level up at the conclusion of whatever happens tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, but next Saturday.
Okay. And
And what are the chances that your dad just gives you some fuck off bow?
Yeah, like I don't want like a Yule bow that I bought
Plus
from
11,
the Varrock
and it's
I want-
been in a
please.
glass container for hundreds of years.
See, I had a funny image in my mind of having a Kanju holster and having him dual wield, and then in one action, pulling out a Kanju. Bow bow. Funny.
Then with my action surge, I summon 2 more Kanjus. Pow pow.
Dual wielding Kanjus. Now there's 2 of them. No.
one in each hand. Pew,
Yeah.
pew, pew, pew.
Just funny.
I would say that your chances are quite high.
Oh,
Dual wielding
hell yeah,
Kanjus.
okay. That's exciting. I've had the same bow
Nick,
for
you saw my
forever.
DM, right?
Hmm?
You saw my DM, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You'll have to get that box back later.
Yeah. I do get 4th infusion at level 10. And to be clear, it's a ring of spell.
We love you, Kanju. I hope you sleep well.
Oh, thanks for that. Appreciate it. Good night, guy.
Ring of
Oh.
spell refueling. Yeah.
There we go. Considering we're ending now, I'll just
Wait,
send
no ring of spell storing. That way I have 5 levels of spells stored. Yep, that's like what I thought it was gonna be anyways.
Well, anybody who's tuned in out there in Videoland, thanks for showing up. We hope it has been at least a little bit entertaining. Again, sorry that these productions are not like catered towards an audience. If this was a show catered towards an audience, I would like to have the ability to like show character sheets like in the little modules we have on the sides, but future goals. We may kind of try and aim the next campaign we do a little bit more towards that. Hey, and the other thing that's nice about that too is since we're already used to streaming this now, the next campaign I think we're going to do, I think, is going to be streamed from the start, episode 1, so that you don't have to pick up midway through and be like, what the fuck are these guys doing? Oh yeah, there is an episode 1, sweet. But anyways, thank you all.
No.
Thank you all.
No.
And thank all of you guys too for showing up. I really appreciate it. It tickles me pink that you guys like to play this game with me.
Are you?
He's a good
predicting
I'm not gonna
the
lie. I will
value,
throw
Zach?
in. I will absolutely throw in a couple.
What would we even do? Half the time I'm not wearing clothes, so I can't wear a